Welcome to Bitter Bits. Welcome to Bitter Bits.
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to whatever day this is. No me, no you, no who, no you, no who, no me, no you, no who, who. Welcome back to Sogdong, the game where the bugs are here, and there they are. There they are. Am I ready for another round of Silksong on this fight? This is the only game we're ever playing anymore, by the way. This is it. This is it. This is where the channel ends. So hope you're enjoying it. This is where we end. It will be Sogdong. But you know what? I mean, I guess if that actually was the end, I'd probably be like, well, I suppose that was a pretty good wrap up. Maybe like one more round of rim to die in. So I could be like, hell yeah, just die. Load up, 500 threat, naked, and just be like, cool, and then just die. We're fighting rust monsters, so a different type of bug. Rust monsters. Oh, they patch it so you can't break the warmies. Hell yeah. Just bounce back and forth between Rimworld and Silksong forever. I mean, technically, you get, like, that's kind of like it's kind of like getting, like, the healthy amount of most of the things you need for your diet, right? You get your role-playing element from, a little bit from Rimworld. You get your, you get a little bit of RPG from Rimworld. You get your action-adventure Metroidvania from Skongdong. You get your, colors from some of them, video games. You get your dialogue from, oh, shoot, where am I gonna get my dialogue? Oh, I guess that's not really Kenshi either, is it? The holy trinity of games that will devour your soul. Kenshi, Project Zomboid, and Rimworld. Oh. There are 3 acts, 5 acts, 7 acts, 8 acts, 9 acts. Who knows? Yeah, I'd probably not actually finishing. We'll see. That is true. I would get the dialogue from y'all, so I mean, like, I'd have that. That's okay. That's we've been sprungling around, taking our sweet time, wasting time, doing things the wrong way, which we found out last night was pretty funny. We were missing a critical upgrade, and one that was a minor upgrade, but would have helped tremendously as well. But we decided instead to brute force and ignorance the challenges before us and conquer them, which we did. So that was okay. I could get down with it. I don't want to play more visual novel. I don't know. I used to love doing visual novel periodically, and then after doing a few, I was like, all these are kind of the same. But they felt like they were. I mean, of course, they're always story heavy, lots of reading, as you would expect, and then also like a lot of them just with thinly veiled horn, you know. But in some cases, overt horn. It just depends on where you're at. It just depends on what spectrum of a visual novel you're at, you know? Hey, at least when you hit the credits, you'll be in there now that their first patch is hit, right? What, the one on the beta branch or whatever? Yeah, I suppose, I actually haven't checked. That's actually pretty funny. You can check the credits on the start screen, so that would be pretty funny if it wasn't still. I'd be like, guys, that's alright, I guess, whatever. That's let me be forgotten and fade into nothing. Oh yes. Give me the keyboard, free my soul. I wanna get tossed in a fucking hole and drift away. Oh, I guess I need to close this out and then reopen it because the Steam input thing is really weird. I've had trouble ever since I reinstalled Windows 11 with the DualSense just being recognized natively by Steam, because it's like, I see it. It's good. You're good to go. It's like, you don't need to use Steam input. And I'm like, all right, cool. And it's like, it's not recognized. I'm like, I guess I'm using Steam input. Guess I'm doing it. Guess I'm doing it. Hey, Zaris. How's it going? How's it going? Oh. I've gotten a few messages over the last couple days from people that have, I guess, either finally started playing the game or whatever, and it's been really funny seeing people's screenshots of stuff, and they'd be like, holy crap, it's the thing. I'm like, it's the thing, which has been really fun. So That's been a hoot. To date everything? Is date everything like because I always wonder with those, like the ones that are like clearly supposed to be like big goofball crazy, if like does it have its staying power? Does it hang in there, or does the joke wear out real quick? Because sometimes the things that are like kind of funny on the tin, they end up wearing out a little quick. Sometimes they don't though. Some things are really good. They hang in there for a long time. Oh wow, that's cool. Fully voice acted. That's crazy. Yeah, that would help a lot actually. I asked someone on Tumblr who was posting about Silksong a lot how she felt about Garmond, and she loved him. That's good. I'm glad. It seems like folks like him. Iwake with the resub. Whoa, check that out. What a terrible name for a website. That's horrible. That's crazy though. That's surprising that there's a bot there. That's really surprising. Very, very surprising. They're kind of like dead these days. Your ass also made me start playing Hollow Knight? Aw, nah. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. You did that. It has been a long time, yeah. Look at that. Y'all got to use your mod powers. How does it feel? How does it feel? You didn't like it, but just other people seem to like it. I absolutely didn't. Nah, 50% of internet traffic is bots. Those bastards are everywhere. Nah, man. Nah, they're done. We got them. We won. That's a really well animated emote. The fact that like he like twists sideways and like poofs up a little bit, that's really impressive. That's a good one. I like that he cooks it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's cooking it, bam, cooking it, bam, cooking it, bam. I'd never played Hollow Knight. This is my first Hollow Knight Dark Souls. So I've never seen this. So we're gonna go in blind, and we're gonna see. Yeah, this is my first time ever. Garmond's voice actor? Yeah, it's like Pandora's box. Plus, I think Date Everything would be a fun single stream just to scratch the character designs and premise, no real reason to finish it. You know, I forget that sometimes we don't have to finish shit. And then sometimes I don't finish shit that's like, I probably should finish. So, notice how I didn't put maybe finishing in the stream title. The stream title's too long as it is anyway and has done basically nothing for us. So I could have just changed the stream title to like Fart Clentus. And like, I could have just this. Actually, Fart Cletinus would not even fart Cletinus, just fart Cletinus. And people will be like, yeah. Garmond VA answered a deep lore question, like, is Garmond illegal? Well, we found out that he's what was he, KGB agent that like he did something else. I can't remember what it was. I'm not trying to disparage because I wouldn't want to do that, but you know, I wouldn't do this. Also, thank you, Robo, for the raid. I do appreciate it. And Foyer with the 11 months. There's almost 2 years on the bus. I'm sorry, that was 11 minutes ago. 23 is the number that I'm talking about. Almost 2 years on the bus. I feel like I should have something more profound to say, but I'm just happy to be here. It's okay, I never have anything profound to say. Except for like, what if all the air in the world turned to wood? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's a good question. It's a good question to ask, and I think people need to know. What if all the air in the world turned to wood? Yep, what if? I mean, it just turned to wood. That's an old joke from like 2011, because that was like back in the olden days where memes were like new and fresh and hot and the internet was still fun before the monetization began. Now, for the limited time, get money off your subs to monetize the internet right here at bitterbits.com. You too can give subs to your friends, family, and dogs. And you too can bring them into the fray and say, welcome to the monetization of the internet, where everything's a paywall and you won't get any information because it's all behind a Discord wall and nothing is indexed. Nothing is indexed anymore. Here's my invite link to Discord. Woo! Good times. All right, so we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more Dong tonight. And we're gonna do it, man. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Yeah, who doesn't love the fleas? Ooh. Like you can't put too much emphasis in it. People get too deep on the, it's like, ooh, like that's, it's the most like, the reason they're so funny is because they're just half-assed. They're just like, ooh. It's like, yeah, there they go, man. Ooh. Like it's almost like you think you didn't have something in the fridge, but like you still did, and you something you really wanted, and you're like, all right. You're like, all right. It's like flats and just, okay. Like just like in there a little bit, like it's not like the greatest thing that's ever happened, but you're just like, okay, right, okay, cool, all right, cool, nice, all right, like a little bit of a Matthew McConaughey woo, you know? All right, woo. Is really what we're getting. Is really what we're getting down to. Went to the doctor today because I was like, bruh, I'm using my inhaler too much, bruh. I have no energy, and bruh, I'm old. It was pretty brief visit, but he's like, all right. He's like, he was nice about it because I'm aware of it. He's like, all right, the weight is going, because I told him I was like worried about my weight stuff, and he was like, it is going in the direction the other way. He's like, so we probably want to try to pull it back in a little bit, but he said it made sense because I started medicine about a year ago. That he at the time was like, now don't be, if you gain like 10 to 20 pounds, he's like, a lot of people do on this. He's like, so don't be surprised. And he wasn't. So I just basically I got to get back on the workout thing. Talked about that a little bit because I think I weigh like 221. Yeah, which is a lot for me. So for frame of reference, the reason I'm like, geez, I'm like way heavier now, is when I started streaming, I weighed like 178, 180, like 10 years ago almost. So yeah, it's a good chunk, but it's okay. I'm gonna be working on that. But I've just been wheezing too much. Like I feel like if I sneeze, I start wheezing. Yeah, no, see, weight's like relevant. That's why I always say like 221 might be like feel big for me because like that's heavier. That's much heavier than I've been my entire life. And I'm also not very tall. I'm only like 5'9", and maybe 5'10" on a good day. The wheezy thing. So he was like, yeah, so we're gonna do like a little. You know what's really funny is almost exactly around this time last year, I had to do the exact same thing where I had to go like on a steroid for a little bit and stuff, just because like my asthma starts to get like really stupid and I'm wheezing all the time. And because you may notice I use my inhaler not like frequently. I maybe use it like twice during a stream. It's not easy being wheezy, especially when you hit that fat medical vape. Easy. Every year, the weight gain fairy sneaks in while you're sleeping and adds a couple pounds for fun. Yeah, I'm starting to think that's probably the case. So yeah, I've just been wheezing too much, and the weight obviously is going in the wrong direction. So I just went to him, and I just do like kind of a checkup thing. So we'll see how I'm feeling. I gotta go pick up those medications tomorrow and give those bad boys a shot. Because I was actually taking that exact same steroid during the Sonic Subathon. I remember that because I wasn't feeling great beforehand. And, I honestly, I held in there pretty well for the Sonic Subathon, I think, in terms of that, because I actually wasn't feeling great for it, but that actually helped out a lot, and that especially helped, like, a little bit afterwards, because I remember after, like, my voice was worn out, but my voice was only worn out because I was just like, that fucking hog! For, like, what, 10 days straight or something like that of screaming. That's why I was like, we were talking about subathons the other night, I was like, well, I don't know how many people have gotten away with like almost 10 straight days of screaming that fucking hog over and over. I'm actually surprised my voice wasn't screwed up more than it was. It was actually in reasonably good shape. I would say you could go watch the VODs and you can actually watch it deteriorate in real time, but those are still being edited because I've explained this like 50 times why. What, the weight gain fairy? That one right there could be, yeah. It's also just like getting old. Getting old, it gets harder and harder to do. It's so weird to me because I feel like as you get older, like you either start like losing weight weirdly, and that's not good, or you start like gaining weight weirdly, and that's not good. It's like, can we just like stop getting old? Because like either way, you're normally in great because you're like, uh oh. Even if like you wanted to lose some weight, but if you start losing it like too fast or something, you're like, oh, that's not good. Generally, weight fluctuation is not the greatest either way. Normally that kind of wants to stay consistent for the most part. And even when you are going in one direction or the other, you want it to be like nice and steady. That's what scares me sometimes when I see like the, because like GLP-1 stuff is like really effective. Scares me sometimes when I see some of the things that are like really pushed. It's like this person lost like 12 pounds in a month. I was like, whoa. I was like, I thought it was supposed to be like 4 to 6. I was like, dude. I was like, that'd be a little scary. 12 pounds per month that's scary. Because I thought that like the general thing with those was it was around like 4 to 6 from what I had seen. So I was like, damn, dude, we pumping. I was like, that's a lot. But in some cases that can be really good too for certain folks if like the weight stuff is a problem or whatever. That could be like really, really good as long as it's like you're monitoring it, right? That's the big thing I think for a lot of it is making sure you got like a doctor monitoring it and stuff because of the way those things work in general. But 12 hours until playing board. Yay! All right, that's cool. But you are taller than me, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty small. I'm pretty small little baby man. I'm not big. I am not a big man. Very tiny man. Hey, like at least I fit into cars. I remember my buddy who's really tall. I mean, he used to always be like, "Hey, at least the world's like made for you." And I was like, "What the hell does that mean?" He's like, "I can't get in a fucking car without like hitting my head." I was like, I'm so sorry. I remember the first time I heard that, I felt so bad. It's like, at least the world is made for you. I was like, wow. Okay. All right. Why is this playing board? Maybe you should tune in to twitch.tv/bitterbits to be entertained. It's a video game show about streaming. Hollow Knight Silksong. Wow, the way the description flows into the game that I'm playing is actually really funny. Welcome to Bitterbits. It's a video game show about streaming Hollow Knight Silksong. Nate, I'm only taller than you by like an inch. I remember when I met Nate and Red when they came to adopt Haru, and I was like, no, they're not. They're like an inch, maybe an inch shorter than me. I don't really know if I'd say like taller in the capacity of really anything meaningful. Do we do a Steam key giveaway? We are going to do a Steam key giveaway. I've decided to do it exactly 1 hour, so that way we do like kind of the early bird bonus. And then we'll do a Switch key maybe an hour after that, because I want to do them back to back. Well, like sequentially, but you know what I mean. It's not a bitch about accessibility. I'm going to look someone in the eyes and go, at least the world's made for you. Honest, like, no, hit him with that. Hit him with that shit. Because it's like, oh, actually, don't hit anybody nice with that. Hit somebody who's ready for a joke, or hit somebody who's being an asshole with that. You might just make somebody feel bad about that. It's God, dude. Because it was one thing to have it from just somebody who was taller. If somebody who was in a wheelchair hit me with fucking "the world was made for you," I'd be like, I'm sorry. I didn't do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. I feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man. I didn't. What do you want me to do? I can't. What am I supposed to do about this? Hitting somebody like a Karen with that line might obliterate them. No, if somebody's being like Karen-esque or like really entitled in general, I don't know if they get it. Yeah, I don't think they'd get it. I think that they'd be like, they'd probably put on like a MAGA hat or something like that and just fucking roll. Or I think they're too dumb to get that one. They're too dumb to get that one, dude. But no, I haven't. Speaking of the credits thing, I have not checked on the beta build to see if I'm in the credits. I also love that post was in. I joke about them with social media because I was like, I'm terrible at social media, and it just cracks me up. Like, and so I was like, I like how the post was made on the Steam community forums of all places. I was like, it wasn't on like Zeter or Bisky or anything. No, it was. Which honestly, I kind of prefer that because I mean, like that's where the game's getting played. You know what I mean? Like that's where it is. So like, I kind of like that actually. Like, I've actually started really liking reading updates on games from Steam. I feel like it's actually a really good like place for it because it's normally in the game's category. So there's no like missing it if you're like interested in a game. Like you don't have to like if you go to like an external thing, you'll see like this little splash thingy on your Steam thing. I think there's a lot of potential for stuff like that with like developer communication via Steam, and I kind of wish more would use it for that. I mean, stuff gets reposted there, but I like seeing like the actual developers post things. I look taller on stream. Well, that's good at least, right? Sitting in my chair. Oh. What else happened today? Something else happened. I can't remember what it was. No, I guess nothing crazy interesting. Other than the cats being goofballs, but they're always being goofballs. I am in the process of fixing hourly wage. Part of me like, I don't think hourly rate. I think hourly rate being broken has been funnier than the actual like. I know it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun sometimes. So I'll probably end up fixing it up. But yeah, it's also like a pain in the ass to fix because it's just weird, and it was working, and now it's like not. So for anybody who hasn't been watching the last couple nights, we've been scooting booting our way through this. I would say so far, it is a very solid sequel to Hollow Knight. It's a I got a couple griblances, but like they're pretty minor. They're pretty minor, and they end up kind of being more about Soulsy stuff / Metroidvania, which I've often said that Souls games are just Metroidvanias in 3D for the most part. So, and I stand by that statement. Not all of them are. Some of them are, though. Like, I would not say that Demon's Souls is a Metroidvania because it really doesn't fit some of that criteria. However, Dark Souls, in my opinion, especially on the Master Key start, becomes very Metroidvania. So we've actually been doing a bunch of side quests and stuff. We did some real stupid things last night. There was a couple side events that we did prior to having our double jump or having our little like sprinty dashy R1 this thing, which was certainly a choice. And I knew that we were missing something, that we could have done something to go get something to make it easier. But we also did what was the equivalent of this game's flower quest, which was hilarious because that was just a whatever. And again, I apparently took a supremely wrong, crazy, I'm sorry, not wrong, but long route to do so, and that was a pretty big hoot. We're real hung up on the finishing tonight thing. Look, what I meant by that was like if we were to like beeline this and we just went straight for everything, we probably would finish this tonight, but we're not probably gonna end up doing that. I'm on Act 8. Act 74. But a hornet isn't a bee. Did I seriously like get distracted there and just like not pick up my trash? Please tell me I didn't just do that, because that means I just lost a good chunk, I think. Yeah, I think I did. Well, that sucks. Well, what you gonna do? Yeah, the double jump has actually like fucked me up because like we got it. I've gotten it like so late comparatively. Oh, I guess we really didn't have that much. Never mind. Oh, that's right, because we spent it all at whatchamacallit. Yeah, okay, that's good. And we banked a lot of it too, I think. Is it possible to make an unassociated request regarding the playing of a future game in 2027? What? I guess. I mean, yeah. I suppose. Might be dead by then. It might have been, yeah, it might have been neutral. I don't know. It's fine either way. I'm not worried about it. Oh yeah, we got the crusty ground over here. Every time I pick up a shard bundle, I get a little dry. Like there's like a little bit of dryness. You can beat the game without double jump, and some do because the quest is to get it is too hard. What? Wait, what? Roll that shit back. Say those words again. What quest? Like going to the thing and what? And now I'm baffled. Well, I'm sure you can beat the game without it. I was more talking about like the side events, some of those side dealios being more of a pain in the ass than they probably needed to be because I decided to not go get it. Oh, are we talking about literally just scaling the mountain? Interesting. Whoa, that's interesting. They can go up the dealio. Well, yeah, no, it is. No, I think for the most part, like the double jump feels a little weird because it does show up so late. There's some like interesting choices on the timing on getting like certain abilities. I feel like it takes a while for some of them, which turns into like kind of like a Chicago type situation where it's like, I don't know, like it's kind of like in like a Souls game where you get like a cool weapon, but it's like so late in the game that you're like, well, you're probably already like either used to something else or, you know, whatever by that point to where you kind of just like, oh, that's neat, but like, you know, I've only got like X amount of game left. I've always felt that way about like screw attack and space jump and stuff like that too, but typically the cool part about those kind of things though is that they do allow for exploration in areas that maybe you weren't able to do stuff before, or maybe it makes it like easier than it prior, so like it makes it a little bit easier to kind of navigate those spaces. So I always think about like wow, holy shit, they can actually jump between the platforms. Yeah, the Chicago always comes to like mind because it's like such a neat weapon in Bleedyborn, but yet like it takes for that does not seem right. Okay. Jump through the platform. I feel like this game needs more Sherma. This game's had a lot of Sherma actually. She shows up a lot. She's probably outside of Shaka when the walls fell. I think she's like one of the most common NPCs. Yeah, she shows up like constantly. I think she's in like every new zone you go to. She's there pretty frequently. I'm not gonna use double jump because using that is cheating, just like using summons and smell ring. People who couldn't get double jump need to make themselves feel better. Yeah. God, yeah. I kinda remember people being all crazy as shit over like,
you used Mimic Tier and you didn't count. You didn't count anymore. Kill doesn't count because you cheated.
okay, dude. okay, man, alright. We get it. For the bell, but you talking about the little fast travel guy? Dude, holy shit. Oh my god, go away. Oh, holy crap. Oh my god, that's comedy. Like actual comedy. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, we've done the needling for the little fast travel guy. I guess so. I guess that was the super fan. We are back in the thick of it. I'm not paying a lot of attention right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't actually really remember why I even came down here in the first place. I guess to just kind of fill out the map where we hadn't been, so here we are. I'm doing it. Should probably kill Unga Bunga Beast before I leave, because clearly they will follow you to the ends of the earth. Wait a minute, did they like oh, never mind, there's two of them, okay. I thought they like screen transitioned with us. I was like, damn, they just kept going. they just kept going. There it is. This is what I was thinking of. Yeah, I knew there was like a Dangletron over here that we hadn't done yet. And then what we're gonna try to do is get Yarhar Gould into the slab because we never did that, so I'm gonna try to do that. I'm going to try to get captured. There's a lot happening right now. And on the topic of smeldering, it doesn't count if you avoid summons because it makes the bosses too predictable if they're only fighting you. Man, oh man. I like the way this is going because these are all true statements that people I'm sure have made at some point. Because people can't just enjoy video games and they have to base their entire personality and existence on being good at them and completing them in whatever. Flower smelling champion. Yeah, they're an interesting bunch. That's for sure. I don't know why I'm going that way. That's not even where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be down here. It is nice that you can like clap that shit back at these dudes. I kind of wish there was actually like more like smack projectile back at enemy mechanics because I love that crap. That is like so much fun to me. It's like the folks that cannot accept the valid criticisms in this game because it's being overly unfair is a good thing because it weeds out the tourists. That's so funny because like I said the exact fucking opposite of that last night. That's like that's really hilarious because I was talking about like I worried a little bit about some of the things because I was like, you know, as somebody who normally likes this kind of crap, you know, when things get a little crazy, like, and yeah, it can get a little frustrating sometimes. I was like, but generally I liked it. I was worried about people who really just kind of maybe wanted to play like the story or whatever, and you know, I was like, they might have a tough time with some of this shit. I was like, because some of this gets a little cuckoo, you know, for some of those bosses. And I was like, I hope people don't end up like dropping the game or whatever for it. How did my garbage get put? Oh. Oh no, I thought I had trash! I didn't. It's cool. Just gotta play it safe for a minute here, because I'm whatever. Real gamers don't finish games, because then the game is over and you have no more game to play, and how can you be a gamer with no game to play? Yeah! Dude, I'm waiting though. I'm waiting for pre-patch Steel Soul, Dick Staple to Ceiling Fan, Donkey Kong Bongos, Soul Level 18, Challenge Run, Peeled Off Dick Skin Only.com. I'm waiting for that. These buggoys stop blowing up for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's a heck of a hike back. But it also looks like, weirdly enough, that's kind of like... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. .com. Oh, yeah, I see what they're probably gonna...
Stop make card.
Oh, I guess that was just like over here, but like we're gonna end up like busting through that wall like the Kool-Aid man. Buzzing through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. Ooh, I gotta
Fucking stop getting hit.
Well, we're dead. Rejected. Rejected. I almost ran over to him before I remembered. Oh yeah, they blow up. I had forgotten about explosions. Here's the deal though. We're on this planet for like 6 seconds in the grand scheme of things. So anybody bitching about like whatever gatekeeping stuff, just fucking do where they're at. If you see anybody doing that, just be like, shut up. Eat your butt. Just shut your butt, dude. Get over it. Also, from those patch notes, like, fuck, almost like nothing is changing. Like, I don't even know what people are... They're, like, reducing the cost of some things by a little bit, which we had a conversation about. And I think that that's totally reasonable. Specifically, they said mid-game rosaries. Because do you remember we hit that point where I was like, damn, it feels like these went up by a lot? And they did. Now, thankfully, by that point, you know what, like, it didn't really matter because we had started banking a lot more, because the game doesn't really do a great... I think it would have been a really good idea to maybe have an NPC advise you on banking rosaries. Maybe it could have done like a fun like lore thing for it and been like, you know, pilgrims are prone to losing their beads or, you know, whatever. So they put them on these little strings and, you know, that I don't know, helps them like save them or something. I don't know, do like a fun thing. I mean, of course, I'm not intelligent enough to come up with something clever for that, but like, you know, have like a fun little dialogue exchange that basically explains maybe why banking them is a good idea. Because like, I of course saw the merit of it because other games have done something similar. Wow, that was weird. I didn't feel like we were in the hitbox of that, or I thought it was like over. Oh well. Anyway, so like, you know, other games have done stuff like that, so I kind of got what they were doing, but I didn't think that it was that important until we had lost like 1,000 just from exploration and silly mistakes and whatever else. And I'm thinking like, yeah, we're just gonna start banking because like obviously I'm losing tons of these whenever I don't spend them for a while, right? Because there's also kind of like a point there where you are gaining them a little bit faster than I would say you're like really losing or like spending them, because there's some good sinks for them early game, but I do think like early to mid the sinks kind of dry up a little bit and then they kind of pop back up and then they're more expensive, and so like you may have like lost a bunch or something like, so it's kind of tricky to, I think, balance that anyway. But I think just reducing the are you gonna do that? Yeah, I'll do it. Hang on. Give me 1 second. All right. Hey, what's up, Lily? I had to go give Finney his little Allergy medicine. The nurse, I'm waiting for people to be like, oh my god, they were Daniel nerfy the game, bossy oomfies. Yeah, I don't worry. There's already... I've already seen the pre-nerf jack-off thread. They're like, pre-nerf bragging rights? I'm like... For what?
Welcome to Bitter Bits.
What did you do? What did you do? Did you beat it with dick stapled to ceiling fan? Like, oh my god, dude. Let people just enjoy the little bug game. Not everything has to be flower smelling championship. Fucking I beat the game in 7 seconds. Fucking now we're on our 100% Steel Soul ass cream bonanza #1 forever in the history. I'm like, dude, the people like, and because it's taken people like time too. Like I said, I've gotten several messages from folks who were just excited because they met like Garmond in the game or whatever, and they're like, look, I got to it. Like, people are just now picking it up. They're just now playing it and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, fucking, like, y'all get so fucking crazy over shit like that. But hey, it is fun to make fun of them though, so at least that's a good pastime. I like to do good at video game. I like to do fun, cool thing, but like, man, I ain't gonna like, I'm not gonna die if I, whatever. Damn, I can't hit that. You know what? Nice. Nice. You know what's funny is I have specifically not used the little cling charm. And you know why I haven't used it? It reminds me of the ninja armor from Mega Man X, like, 5, and I couldn't stand it. Like, clinging to a wall instead of sliding down it, because I'm so used to, like, the slide going down the walls. Like, it used to always fuck me up, because I think it was the ninja armor in X5 that does that, where it, like, lets you stick to the wall. Which I could go on a whole rant about Mega Man X armor and why X armor stops feeling cool in Mega Man X5 and 6. Yeah, flower smelling champion. But I'm not gonna do that because I've been on that rant before. I must be superior. Steel Soul, the real game. Rent it again, chef. I tried throwing things at it, but it's safer to just hit it with a needle, horn it about volatile explosives. Hey, Macarena. X1 and X3 is... Oh, hang on. Now I get to make the rant because at least one person cares about Mega Man X. Technically, maybe 2. So in I've actually thought about making like a poop tube video about this because I think it's actually something that's important when it comes to upgrades in video games and why they feel good. Because sometimes like games can be littered with like upgrades and they don't feel great. Which I would like to preface by saying I think X5 and X6 are actually pretty decent for what they are, considering that they were like real weird, like slap job, like half-assed. And they are, from like a development perspective, they were. Because like the team was all messed up and like they reused a bunch of assets and they didn't have like near the budget they did for 4 or something like that. There's all kinds of weird shit that happened with 5 and 6. But like Mega Man X has like really unique upgrades, specifically Mega Man X. This is something that's like unique to it and not really, because like Mega Man has them kind of, but like Mega Man you could get like the rush armor or you could get like, you know, these like weird different like power-ups, and of course you get the power-ups from the bosses. That's a given. But the unique aspect of like Mega Man X is that Mega Man X added a lot more dynamics, which is funny when you look at it because it doesn't seem that way at a glance, but X adds a lot of dynamics just by adding a couple mechanics to like the Mega Man formula. You've got the wall climbing, which is huge. That's like, that ends up changing kind of how you traverse levels completely. And then like you took like the dash itself is a little different than the slide because the dash is a little bit snappier and it also has like a bit more of a momentum to it than the slide does, whereas the slide is kind of like a maneuverability tool, and I think a way for them to do like tight like ledges and stuff that you could like scoot through. But the dash in Mega Man's a little bit different because it gives you like these like insane like diagonal jumps you can pull off with it. You can of course dash into walls and then cling off them and dash off the wall and get even more height, and you know that gives you like these opportunities for like different secrets. So X alone, before you even add anything in there, you know, already feels different than the original Mega Man games. And so the first thing you do get, actually, as far as power-ups go, and the only one that's mandatory, is the, because you pretty much have to get it in Chill Penguin stage, is the dash boots. But all the upgrades in Mega Man X actually do something specifically, and they function independently from one another. So, like, together they form this really interesting package once you have everything, but, like, you know, the helmet does something individual, the dash boots do something individual, the chest does something like independent from everything else, and of course the Buster fundamentally changes how some of the boss weapons work, because then you can charge them and things like that, which is really neat. And it also like has like its own, you know, new charge shot and stuff like that comes along with it. So like these Mega Man X upgrades feel really good because there's 4 of them. And there's 8 boss levels, so you know you're gonna be able to find them relatively easily. Some are a little bit easier to find than others, but for the most part, it feels really good to get each piece because they each do something unique, as opposed to it being like, congratulations, you got a piece of a set, but you got to wait until you have the whole set to use it. So that's a problem that Mega Man X5 and 6 have, where you can get pieces of these armor sets, but unfortunately, like, you don't get to use it until you have all of them. Which sucks, because, like, then there's no, like, interesting design decisions that are made around, like... Because the levels... It kind of reminds me of, like, Breath of the Wild a little bit, where, like, the levels have to be built in mind. And this is what I have to remind people of whenever I talk about, like, Breath of the Wild's, like, level design stuff, and why I still think it's really impressive what they did in that. Because that entire game can be beaten with the base toolkit. Because the assumption is that, like, people could reasonably, you know, go in any order to do anything, which is a really difficult position to put people who are making a game into, because, you know, normally when you have something like a Silksong, like Hollow Knight that we're playing, you can generally, based off of the area, you can assume that the player is going to have X, Y, or Z when they enter that area, because you may need that item to get there in the first place. So, you know, something like the double jump, or, you know, whatever, you could assume that, like, somebody would have that, unless, you know, they do some crazy sequence break or something like that. But Mega Man X is interesting because you can also do the same thing, where you can get these items independently from each other. So you can get the dash boots, then you can get the helmet upgrade, or you can do, like, the dash boots, and then you can do, like, you know, whatever. I think you do need the helmet to get the Buster, specifically, because the helmet lets you shatter blocks that are above you. But it's really cool that all of these items do something independently, and then once you have them all, it feels, it just feels really good. It feels good to get them because it feels almost like a Metroidvania upgrade, but, like, you can still do pretty much everything in Mega Man X without them. You don't have to have it, but, like, they feel really good to get all the pieces. And it's also just neat to see the progression, too, because, like, as X is going through the game, you can see, like, you know, let's say you only have, like, the Buster and the boots. You don't look fully equipped, you know what I mean? So, like, you don't look... He doesn't look like he's, like, finished, so to speak, of, like, getting all of his upgrades and stuff. And then once you do have all your armor, it feels really good, in my opinion, because it's like this, you know, you can kind of see the progression visually. Like, not only, like, in terms of, like, the gameplay stuff, but you physically can see that X has, like, gotten stronger. And that was the whole point of that game in the first place, was you get, like, this introduction, you see how awesome Zero is. Zero's, like, super cool. And in the original, like, you don't really get to see, like, the saber and everything like that. Zero just looks like a stronger version of X. And by the end of it, when you're all kitted out and decked out, the whole point is that X is supposed to be stronger than Zero at that point. So, like, it feels cool as the player to start off and see Zero being badass, and then you're like, and you get all these upgrades and everything like that. And the whole point is that X is going to be stronger than Zero by the end of it. So, like, it's really neat seeing, like, all those pieces kind of come together as, like, a whole. But then, like, the independent things also feel really good to get too, because they do something different, you know, as opposed to just like, oh, you got all the pieces to the ninja armor and now you can start using the ninja armor. Which, the other problem with that is that it throws an entire new moveset at you, where it's like, okay, X now functions completely different. He sticks to walls, his, like, charge buster is like a slash. It's like, that's cool, but it doesn't really work because then, like, you've been playing the game this one way, and you swap your entire set over to this other thing, and you're like, well, now this just feels like kind of like dramatically different to the point like I'm changing this like very late, which is neat that it does all this different stuff, but it feels weird because you don't get that like kind of ease into like this thing, right? Like you don't get like boots that let you cling to a wall, and then like the buster that just does like the slash independently, or you can't like mix and match or anything like that. You know, so it's interesting, and to a lesser degree they do the same thing in X2 and 3. You know, it's a little different, but you know, X2 and 3 are really cool because in 3 you get 0 saber. I mean, like that's neat. You know, it's just a cool like upgrade that you get to finally use that. Not in the same way he does, but you know, it's your like full charge slash will be like one of his like saber slashes, which is really interesting. So, I don't know. Mega Man X did like a really good job at certain things, which always makes me sad that like that team is. In a way, like, kind of like with Team Silent, they're just, like, gone. Like, the combo of everybody, and we've seen what some of them went to go on and do. We've seen how it just doesn't quite work when it's not that exact team that was working on it. You know what I mean? Like, you get, like, then you get the mighty number 9s. So, like, you get... It's unfortunate that the closest thing we've gotten to Mega Man X was 30XX, which I like 30XX. I think it's a really, really cool game. I think that the art style is much better in 2 and helps it a lot. But the unfortunate part of it is that 30XX, at the end of the day, it's a roguelike. And that's not Mega Man. Like, Mega Man's not a roguelike. Like, that's cool that it is. And I think that game's really neat, and I like it. But if you're looking for, like, Mega Man X... The point of Mega Man X, in my opinion, or something that's similar to it, is to have a game that is relatively brisk. It's got a nice short length to it. It's very replayable. You know, there's like different kind of like variable paths and stuff you can choose from. Maybe you could get things in like different orders. You know, you could go through and try to get like all the energy tanks, health upgrades, that kind of shit. You know, whatever. The vignette in this area does not do a lot of favors for what they're trying to go for. But this is actually a little frustrating because it's kind of hard to see. There's so much orange that it's hard to see their little throwy things. It's hard to see when they're about to go off. A little visually... Well, this might be the most visually cluttered area I think I've been in yet. It's still good. There's a lot of orange. Like, it's hard to see shit. Maybe that's just old man eyes. I just like starting to struggle. But anyway, no, I love the way Mega Man X is put together. That's like one of my favorite games because of that. Like Mega Man X is one of those things too that like even on like your first playthrough, you can probably be done with that game in just a couple hours. And like that's really cool. Like, but then the funny part about it is like it's definitely one of those games you wouldn't be like, oh man, I wouldn't mind like, you know, running through that again. But the replayability of it's really cool too. It's almost arcadey in that way, but it's like not at the same time. It's weird. I feel the same way about Star Fox. I feel like Star Fox is one of those things that's like the reason Star Fox 64 is so fun is because it's really like arcadey, and like, you know, you go through, there's like branching paths, you can do like different stuff here and there, and then like you fire it back up and maybe go do it again. Like I remember sitting down a couple of years ago and firing it up on an N64, and I played through it in like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that, and did like the whole Andros, you know, the proper ending where you see like James McCloud and shit like that. And I don't know, it's just cool. Like it was fun to just be like, all right, neat, man, we did it, nice. Like, you know, it's just and done. And it had the same punch it always did, and all that stuff. So, but yeah, man, that's the Mega Man X thing. So there you go. There's my rant on that. And why the upgrades in that work really well, because they kind of function independently, but like end up forming like a complete package, and it's just neat. See, the nice part here is that their projectiles, because of the vignette and the darkened corners, you can actually see them really well here. They're really easy to keep a beat on. Oh, he went up there. Oh, this is gonna get like a. Oh, this is awful. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh. Are you talking about the one that's made by like the Brazilian dude? Corrupted's that one, right? Because that is genuinely insane, and it's pretty terrible that the person who I am probably holding out the most hope that can pull off a Mega Man X game at this point is that guy, and he's been working on it for like 11 years or something, like, and he could have made his own independent IP and all this, but no, he's just hanging in there doing Mega Man X fan game and making probably the best looking Mega Man X game that, well, then again, we have no basis of comparison anymore, because like the last one we got was X8, which is like, dude, whatever. I mean, like, who even cares? I feel like we should go like unlock a shortcut or something here, because I think I keep like running back to this and there's like no point in doing that. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get another Mega Man X game. Unless Capcom just decides that it's fucking time. I don't. Mega Man X and Star Fox are like the two things that I think are like games that I just don't know if they'll ever, if they're ever gonna have like any interesting or new ideas or anything like that to warrant doing it. So, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? I mean, Star Fox has had new games, but obviously like none of them have been, you know. What? Wow, that is so much bigger of a range than I thought it was. Jeez, this place is crazy. Silly me. You ever watch the Mega Man Battle Network series? Like, was it like a TV show? Probably not, no. I know Jigakuro had me play the one where the baby is dead and like he gets turned into like a crime man, and then they upload dead baby to the internet, and then he's let's fucking go. Or I remember that one. Did you? Or did you that one? Yeah, I think they do get a little bit better at making them a little like more accessible independently. Because that's why I said you pretty much are always gonna go get the dash boots from Chill Penguin first. But I think the fact that like some of them are attainable like on their own anyway is pretty neat. I guess like technically only 2 of them can be obtained independently. But either way, the point still stands. They do feel like really good as like upgrades in general. And as far as replayability, I mean, maybe like getting those, you know, they get different orders, like not the most appealing thing for replayability. I think in general that game is just extremely replayable though. Well, we're dead again because I don't think I can get fucking over this. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a very frustrating area. Dead baby uploading the internet. Yeah, I think there's probably like a switch or something that we can go hit, or a wall we can break to make this like quicker, because this run back does not seem right. And judging by my prior mistakes. Yeah, we've actually used the little fire bell quite a bit. I just didn't use it here because, you know, silly me. Well, sometimes they feel unnecessary because they are, and that's my fault for not unlocking whatever. Oh, yeah, Mega Man X rips. The game is so damn good. One of the best usages of the SNES sound chip too, which is interesting because it has one of the most unique soundtracks, just period. And it's kind of crazy to think about. Funny enough, it's actually one of the ones I think that doesn't get a lot of... Fuck me, dude. That doesn't get a lot of credit. for having like such a ripping ass soundtrack. But I think that's mainly because like more like ambient pieces kind of shine in a lot of like spaces. People seem to be more focused on some of those as opposed to. Yeah, it's not worth giving that up. Zelda with a tier 2 for 96 months. That is many years of show and community being bright spots. To my day, appreciate everyone. Thanks for being great. Looking forward to more show being good. More community, good people. Thank you, Zelda, for the resub and the kind words. As always, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Chapel the Beast. I remember which one that is. Game's pretty long. Some of it's like blending together. I'm gonna try to pay attention and actually like, get back to this. After I get through this gauntlet, somebody please remind me because it's time to do another. Oh my god, I just want to not take a ton of damage on the way here. This is gonna sound nuts, but the double jump has seriously fucked up my movement. Like, I got so used to like the way everything was. Like, I almost wish I hadn't gotten it. It's fucking me up. Oh my god, if you whiff that, man, you just eating it. Just eating it. Mistake. Gonna try to push him. Alright, yeah, I mean, since I got our stuff back, I could go look and see if there is like a cut through or something that we need to do, but yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I know, Zelda, that's a scary statement I just made. I don't hate the double jump, I actually like it a lot. It's just screwing me up really bad, because I spent like, what, 36 hours or something playing this, you know? And now like my movement is like very different. And not like in like a space jump kind of different, like in a, I don't know, like I've been, I wonder if it's because of the, I wonder if it's because of like the little Peach parachute thing that makes it feel like weird. Or weirder. Dude, that fucking lava burst is just the most annoying thing. Yeah, we spent 30 plus hours without it, and then I finally get it, and it's like, shoot, now my brain's all jacked up. I'd actually gotten a pretty good handle on everything. Sick. That makes sense as to why I wasn't exploring off to the left, because that dude was a pain in the ass too. So I might have to run the magma charm here. I may not have a choice. I love the concept of a ringtone because every time I think about it, I'm like, I don't think my phone has made noise in like 50,000 years. I absolutely just cannot deal with it. Yeah, I'm thinking you were hearing Smash Bros. Shenanigans. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't even know why I'm here. Honestly, I guess to just fill the map out. Probably go and do something important instead of side quest. We do need to get the Churg stone or whatever the hell that was. When I'm taking 4 hours to kill a boss like I did today for an endgame boss, it stops being fun and becomes tedium. Some people love that shit. Just absolutely love it. And then some people just like ace those things that maybe you're having like trouble with. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's so, difficulty's like so weird to get right in some cases. Because like you could just you know, you could somebody could just because of the way their brain works, they could just go bulldoze it with like the wrong shit or like unequipped or like whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy like how that works sometimes. You can just be like, well, great. I'm sure there's shit that I was stuck on that people probably just walked in and just deleted it, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm an idiot. Like, I mean, it's just how it is. Like, you know, just brain work different. Well, at least he's dead. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Yeah, because I mean, it depends on like what all you have available to you too. Because like, I feel like if I had gone back, if I had done like the beast fly thing, and we'd had like double jump and some other stuff, that like it probably would have been a little bit easier. Maybe not like whatever, but you know, it's just one of those moments where maybe it had just been like a little different or whatever. You just never know, man. Depends on when you encounter stuff and how your brain works. Totally can't even see anything. God, that did hit me. What the fuck? Surprising. Ugh. Dude, I gotta get up in the air. Just heal in the air. You can heal in the air. It did so little damage to him. I legit couldn't see them. Yeah, that's that, because it blows up in that area. There's not any room to move. That's just how it be. I'm so dead tired tomorrow. Lord help me. I'm getting up to go to the gym with someone. Someone gave me the strength. I don't go to it. Who do even go to it? You know what I'm saying? Nope, made a mistake because I double jumped. Ooh, that's weird. That is so weird. Raiseth thine hands to lend thine power? Oh yeah. Oh, skibbity toilet. My ass spawned in on that and feeling good. Alright, well, I guess let me give up something here, because yeah, I need to do the magma charm, because obviously just getting my ass just destroyed over here. Little parachutey thing isn't doing me any favors right now anyway. Oh no, I said, somebody remind me once we get to this boss and knock it out, the little gauntlet thingy, so we can do it. We'll celebrate. And then after that, we're going to do a switch key. Maybe like 30 minutes or an hour or so after. So I want to do at least, still have a few left, do at least one of those a night of each. But no, we have not done it yet. If I do a second playthrough of this, I'm probably going to go all in on Wanderer as far as the crest goes. I love Reaper, and it's my favorite one so far, but I do... There are some, like, weird quirks to it. Oh my god, he's not even dead. Holy shit. I thought he was fucking dead after that. Jesus Christ. Like, I thought him was dead. He wasn't. Oh shit. Alright. Yeah, the run to this seems crazy. It seems incorrect. Like there's got to be like another way to do this. Seems like too long. Oh, especially for that to happen. Well, damn, didn't work. Well, you know, like 1 or 2 people raised hands. That was very cute. The Wiggy at the beginning of the stream before we started ripped out a big old Entuma. Entuma! That was one, like I said, that was one I didn't know that they were gonna, I wasn't sure if they were gonna use that one. It was also the one that I panicked because I thought that that was something the Dung Defender said, and I was like, oh my god, I just stole a line from one of the other bugs, and I didn't even realize it. Because to research for the little role, I was like, let me go listen to literally every bit of VA from this game and make sure that he sounds like he belongs and not like the Italian guy who first discovered pizza. I'm gonna just skippity I fucking toilet. Oh my god, toilet skippity. I'm out of here. I'm going over here where there's peace. They followed me. There is no peace in this hell. I think I'm stuck. I made it out. Hashtag I shouldn't be alive. This dude might make sure of that. So that's okay. They call me Slick Dick Daniel, and I'm getting away from things. Oh, the bell does jingle. Look at that. Bro, man, give me a break. Give yourself a break. Stuff it. Nope. I knew he was coming back. I couldn't fucking generate enough heal saws. Why is everything explosions? That's a good question. Why is everything explosions? No peace in this hell. Oh, I said it. I wake up to turning into something else. Do but now will quit down in myself. No, I will be like you forever. I will be the ghost forever. Like the moment that dude ran to you, someone fucking honked hella loud outside. Jump scared. Damn. Big honking. Return. Return. Ratala. Alright. Please. The fucking juice is so loose. I'm just leaving. You just walk away like, I'm just going away, dude. I'm tired. That's it, I'm fucking out of here. Alright, cool. Let's go to this dude to Cleveland. Slap that shit back. Well, that blows, man. Even if you like get the slap back, if it hits them, you're like, yeah. But it hits you, you're like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, right, they blow up. I forgot. I had forgotten about their blow up. No. 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 Sauce me up. I mean, it's everywhere. Another case of if you slap it back, they gonna be like, what if you died as well? I'm like, thank you. The smack bag should do a ton of damage to them, but unfortunately it just singes them, puts them behind a dark vignette, and you can't even tell if they're dead or not. What? They're like, I don't even know if this man's dead. I had forgotten about danger close. What if a street sign just said that? I had forgotten about danger close. Nobody knows what it means. That'd be the exact opposite of what a street sign's supposed to do, which is supposed to try to illustrate something clearly what the problem is. Kind of like how people get confused still when they see like air monitored road or like whatever. Dude, why are you not here? Oh my god. Oh my god, just go. Oh my god, welcome to Vietnam, the level. Sick. Dude, diapers out, dude. Diapers out. Gamers, we're gaming. Please no killy willy. I was gonna say it feels safer to just let them throw it and move past it, but it doesn't matter because then they're lingering on the battlefield and they just blow up on you anyway. So it's like, all right, well, grand. Grand, yes. Very good. It has been interesting though that like the bosses for the most part, not really an issue. Some of these things, I think it's the gauntlet sometimes, and it's also the runbacks associated with it. Because I remember the ant one was pretty frustrating. Yeah, whenever we do the inevitable attempt at a Steel Soul run, I'm definitely going Wanderer. I already know the build that I'll probably use for that. It's a build that I'm not using here because I just don't want to, and it's also just the regular run. But I can already tell exactly the setup. And there might be some new things that I get as time goes on here, and that'll be cool. Certainly we will get more stuff, and that might get incorporated in it, but I already kind of know the configuration that I want for that. There's a combo with that I think is going to potentially be pretty strong and safe, because that is the big thing with Steel Soul, is safe. You get one. Just one. Sure wish I could see in the lava flame encrusted room. Hey everybody, welcome to the blast furnace. It's dark as shit in here, even though it has fire. Good shit. Silksong bow only? Yes. Thank you for bringing that up, because it is time. I mean, you could do like tool only, but that would suck. Anyway, for Nick to find the thing that solves every problem he has with this game, and it's 5 feet further on the critical path. But did you see the critical path, though? Oh, wait, you mean like in the actual critical path, not like down here. I was like, critical path's got an asshole on it, too. Gotta deal with him. I will say, I do like the blinky strikey. I think the silk thread bomb, whatever the hell it's called, silk storm, silk Sunday, keep your eye on the birdie. Whatever the hell it's called. I think that's still my favorite one. Oh, dude, Silksong half A press. That's you know what? Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Just shove them in the lava. Like, literally beat them into the lava. If they love Explodo so much, they can just go kiss. They can marry the Explodo. Oh yeah, if you don't you marry it. Do you think that, like, maybe the damage caused by that statement, maybe people, like, said that too much? That's why people are like, I can only ever feel alive if I see the dragon fucking a car. And somebody be like, oh, you love Honda Civic? Well, if you love Honda Civic so much, why don't you marry it while a dragon fucking a car? Be like, yeah, true. No, I'm not looking over there. Y'all, I knew it, and I still just didn't. I can't even be like I had forgotten. I didn't. I just did it. I just stood there, and I just loved it. Loving every second of it. Loving it, gamers. I don't think I'm reaching. Reaching for a life support, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm fucking dying. Stranded in the middle of the ocean, just trying to give away a key. Maybe when these guys die, that's all I want to be. It's gonna be a Steam key first, by the way. So if you're trying to Steam up, we still got both, as my friend when I was a child used to say. BOLF, both. He did not have a speech impediment or anything like that. He just said that. I don't know why. Could not begin to tell you. He was so far away from both. You know what the craziest part was? His parents, I guess his parents also had some interesting speech patterns. So I suppose that's probably where that came from. Yeah, there's a whole subreddit for dragon fucking cars, dude. I gotta use like my sauce on these guys because like they gotta die. Same goes for Turbo Chung. He's gotta go. He'd take too much room in too small of an area. Dude, what in the ball horse is going? Is he not dead? I thought he fucking died from the. I guess not. I thought he died from that little explosion. Fart. Fart. I don't really have enough of those to make that super worth it anyway, so I'm not really sure why I'm doing that. I'm actually gonna do. You ever see me hover over the extra damage for take more damage for more damage dealt? I hover over it and I think about it. I always consider it, and then I remember that I'm not good enough to use that. I would say the best way normally in things like Steel Soul anyway is to burst the enemy down before they even get a chance to do shit, which is a pretty viable strategy. That's honestly what a lot of no-hit runs in Souls games end up being, is just game it to the point where you're like deleting a boss in one hit, or close to it, because then you don't have to worry about dodging shit if it's dead immediately. Dude, fuck crack cocaine. Like, that shit. Crack cocaine needs blue charms, and it needs a better downstrike. Crack cocaine might be like... Okay. I think crack cocaine's good. I actually think it might be one of the best feeling charms. I just think it... Or crest. I just think it's just... little... I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like shit. I don't even know what did I even change? Oh, yeah, I'm back on Silky Storms. Which, in my opinion, is the better choice. Because the thing with Silky Storms is it also protects you from shit. Because it will just destroy projectiles around you, which is really good. No jumpies. No. Y'all stay over there with your toys. No! I can't. I legit can't see anything. Got it. Got it. Dude, I literally thought about it, but he was like behind the fucking foreground object, and then I fucked up. I ran over there, and I realized it like right as I ran. I was like, oh shit, I had forgotten. Well, hey, we did it, kind of. Now I gotta go get my shit back. I had forgotten about detonation sequence. Dude, even the slight glimmer of like, all right, we did it, good job, pat on the back was taken away from me. Unbelievable. Why'd I do that? Stupid move. Oh my god, what a fucking throw that was. Oh hey, it does open that door, that's nice. Ooh. And then it opens up a shortcut, which is right... So actually, the funny part is that that gauntlet is the shortcut. So... that's kind of cool. What are you doing over here? Kill. Kill. Oh, a flea. Okay, got it. Oh, woo. So maybe it was, yeah, I guess it wasn't a shortcut. It just kind of seemed like it. Alright. Well, it's time to do key giveaway thing, because I said we're gonna do, and now we're gonna do. Honestly, the run back of that gauntlet was the shittier part. Like, it definitely was not the biggest walk in the park, but jeez. All right, we're doing a Steam, so let's type in Steam if you would like to Steam. Let's type in your Steams if you'd like to Steam, and then you can Steam. Get your Steam. Only requirement is you gotta be following the thing, which I think the most of you will be, because I don't think we have a ton of new folks here. The new folks stream has slowly dangled out over the last few days. There's not quite as many. Dangled out, gonna dangle out, and it's dangled out. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but it was I think it was Esgarilla. They might have been a robot. It might have been. That is true. Dangerous game. All right, roll this out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiggy, congratulations, you win a key. What's your favorite breed of hot dog? Just message me on Steam, I guess. I know Wiggy, Wiggy the smoking monkey. God, dude, you remember when he was blasting out that? I wish we had seen him hitting the smonk leaf. And I need to check and see if there's a RimWorld mod for, like, if your animals smoking smonk leaf, that they actually smoke it like all the rest of the colonists do. Because, like, that would be, yeah, your favorite breed of corn dog. I don't know. Or just send me a message on Discord. Either one works, I guess. Actually, yeah, just send me a message on Discord, I guess. You can send me the favorite breed of corn dog if you want, but, you know, you don't have to. Favorite breed of corn dog, oh yeah. I know you got Discord. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm looking at it. Where are you? Wiggy's hands are dead. All right, Wiggy, just let me know when this is redeemed, and that way I can take it off the thingy. Congratulations, you have done it. Oh, it's the Dachshund? Oh, the Dachshund. I love Dachshund because sometimes I pick up in Zweihander. Alright, well, time to do this, asshole. Which I guarantee, we're just gonna thread his ass. We're just gonna dog him and thread him. Dog it dead, get him! Where'd he go? I was gonna dog him, ass. And him left. Damn. What if they did like Baby's first version of like the lava rays situation where they're just like... Ooh, they thought they could get to me with spicing, but they could nothing. Ah, yes, that's what opens up the big turbo shortcut up here. That makes sense. That makes sense. This is a big shortcut. I have the shawl. Dude, now you get a shawl to go with your shawl. How cool would that be? About as cool as what I just did. This really is the Dark Souls of giveaways. We'll tell you what, if we have like a triumphant finish, like I said, we'll probably whenever we do wrap up, which will probably not be tonight to get the going rate. For sure. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. I don't know where I died. I was over on the other side of the SOG. Dude, why is that not open? Am I stupid? Do you have to be not stupid? Wow. I had forgotten about incompetence. Anyway, if we have a big old triumphant finish, I'm probably gonna end up... Which, I mean, we probably won't. Maybe we will. Who knows? We could, like... I'll probably end up giving away a couple keys on my own. I didn't have to buy the game myself or the soundtrack, so I'm more than happy to give away a couple keys to the game out of my own pockito. All right. Well, I think we got the thing from here. That one guy is still alive though, so hopefully he shows up here in a minute. I'd like to murder him. Oh, that was a bench or not? I don't know what that was. Oh getting that calm down. Yeah, that's fine. I thought the Dark Souls comment was a joke. Yeah, this game has soul reclamation. One of my few minor grumblances because I feel like it's kind of just I feel like it's just ancient at this point. Not super necessary. Four Brother Cygnus! Damn you, foreskin Cygnus. I was really hoping I could brute force an ignorance though, and I kind of got my wish. That's kind of the problem though, and it's why I understand that like the bosses hit like a truck, because like if you had the right charm set up, and we have proof of this before any DLCs or anything like that. I mean, you literally could just run into bosses in Hollow Knight and just out heal them. Like you could just slam into them and then just out heal, and that was it. There was really like not much to do about it, as long as you set it up the right way. I don't even think you can hit them before it starts. He's such a pothead. Oh, I thought I could do it. Give me your sauce and stop throwing rocks. You know, the funny thing, Deceiver, is that you really don't need it for a lot of the game, which is hilarious. Because we didn't get it until super late. What was it, 35 hours, 36 hours in or something like that?
Welcome to Bitterbits.
I'm here, happy summer. Hey, Mango, how's it going? Welcome to this, and welcome back to this. Hope you're having fun at this. This is this. I like how their helmet does not protect from the thread blast. Which similar to Bugazoid. Kind of one of those situations where it's like feeling like just waiting until the ads show up just to pop your skills just so you don't. But he's actually he's not bad to parry. Oh, now it's the Ornstein and Smurf. Okay. Probably should have banked on a heal maybe a little bit. Maybe bank on a heel a little bit. I was wondering where he was, and now he's here because he's like, Daddy-o, give me the spear. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's right. Oh, man. Well, I hope she has a speedy recovery and the surgery goes good. That's, Jeez. I've never even heard of that. It's crazy. Oh yeah, they're actually undamageable. That's neat. I know it looks like I'm just taking like hits purposely. I'm trying to see what his trying to see what the parry timing is on his like regular attack, because I was able to get it a few times last time, but I was trying to figure out what the tell is for the spinny throw versus the I mean, it doesn't matter. We probably don't even really need to use the parades there. God, that's I'm glad that they can do anything about it, though, because, like, sometimes with some of those, it's just... That's great that at least they have a way to fix it. Go all over him. God. Ugh. I thought maybe if I could have gotten like one more hit in there, I would have been able to heal. Wait, did I equip my hang on a second. That's cute. I didn't know you could actually play it when you were sitting down. No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I gotten rid of one of those. I kind of want to try this since like I haven't gotten to do that yet. The one that explodes into the spikes when you take damage. I like retaliation mechanics. The problem is sometimes they don't do enough damage to justify their existence. But the little spin slashy cloak is not really going to do me a lot of favors here either, so it doesn't really matter. And there hasn't been a ton of the actual, like, fire damage here either, so, like, that can probably go. Not the biggest thing. Fucking walk right through my ass. I think the fire damage from his little spinny winny was also reduced, so that's definitely worth hanging on to. I think, if at a minimum, the explosions from dingle sacks over there in the back. Look how much simpler the run back is to the boss than it was to that gauntlet. That's so funny sometimes. It's like, oh, this is a joke to get back to it. Oh yeah, it does reduce that. Nice. I need the sauce. I could not grant the sauce. Doing too much damage to him actually in a short window might be a bad idea. Because it summons like every ad, because I think he has like thresholds for it. Like the room is just full of shit. It's like, alright, we're pumping big damage. Oh god, there's 500 ads. Like, here we go, big pumpies. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, couldn't slink it. Oh, stack. God, you know who this spear dude kind of looks like? He looks like Garl Vinland's. Like a little bit. With his like pseudo like squiddy helmet. He just doesn't use whatever. You know, it's actually pretty nuts the amount of damage we put on him and he still didn't die. Like that was, god damn, like we were just fucking beating the shit out of him. And he's still living. Like, we absolutely were just ripping on him. Stop that. Oh god, it's got like a... Actually, I don't know if that had like an AoE on it. Ugh. Okay, if you're like getting your stack of garbage back that's kind of like a personal grumblance of mine. I have a feeling that like most people probably don't care quite as much as I do, and it's mainly just because I'm just tired of seeing it after 4,000 years. And realistically, if you just bank your rosary beads in this, it really isn't that big of an issue. It still feels like crap when you lose them, but I mean, thankfully, you know, it's not the end of the world, I guess, if you just try to keep them all safe. Good thing I have the fucking dealio that makes that do less damage. Holy cannoli. Kinda close. Oh, that feels terrible. Oh, that felt so bad. Oh. Bunga bunga, hit the button. Bunga bunga, hit the button. Yeah, I mean, the strat, like, that works out pretty well. We don't have quite the resilience that I would normally need for, like, big brute force ignorance. There will be a combo, though. I guarantee it. projectiles in this fight. There's like one or two. Nice. Butt. Big butt. That was pretty cool though, getting the double knockdown in the corner. Get hit stun and shit doing work over there. It is crazy though, looking at the amount of HP that they have. Like, that shit's wild. Considering the absolute beating that we're put. I mean, they straight up like bullied in the corner, and yet they just last forever. Their HP pool is like enormous. Holy cannoli. Oh, he's already dead. Nice. The ad, not him. not him, the boss. Him, the ad. Poopy poopy. Still makes me wonder if the spear is the best as far as like dealing damage because of how fast it comes out. I guess technically that would be the dash, but it always feels like it's really difficult to keep like the dash like banked, like enough of them. I feel like I accidentally end up using it for like maneuverability instead of damage. Buff going. If I pay like any attention, I might be able to get the parries consistently on that. Problem is paying any attention. Look at that shred. Look at that fucking shred. Oh, that's butterballs. I didn't do the follow-up, that was stupid. I thought I had a pippies. No pippies. That was a pretty good. That was a pretty good attempt, though, man. We had some slick dig rig dodges in there. almost perfect.
I thought I was gonna get one down.
Actually, that's good because that means they're both probably close. Oh shit. That's wild that he wasn't that close to dying. Holy shit. I thought that was it. Got him. And the lava got me. Cool. Neat. Very, very neat. It's the second boss that's had like stage hazards that were still like going off during the ending sequence. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, the little journal entry thing happened. That does mean that we might have missed something there right at the end, because there's like little bits that happen right after the boss dies. We might have actually maybe missed something after they died, but if there was like an item or something that would probably still be there, but... Alright, cool. We did Forge, whatever. That might be actually one of my favorite bosses so far. I think that one was, that's a lot of fun. And that does a good job of kind of... feels like it does a good job of rewarding, like, maneuverability and... I don't know, it just feels like it's got a couple good rewards from it for sure. Rewards like decent play on like some of the dashes and stuff like that. Gives you a lot of like lots of opportunities to attack too, which is really cool. Nikikuro with the $2 says an attack on chat, not you. Uh-oh. Dang, an attack on chat. You call this my Steam library? I mean, that's kind of that is me though. God. Oh, that's actually interesting. That thing you sent me, Jigakuro. I had actually just watched that earlier. There's too many bites in some of those. Oh, damn, damn, absolute damn. Here's one of these grubazoids, I guess. Those are such weird items that I'm just like, I feel like your existence is there because it's like, whatever. I feel like they're so unnecessary. One of those items where I'm kind of looking at like the whole like concept of reclaiming your garbage off the ground instead of being like, let's make an item that instant grants you your garbage. Welcome to Norfair, Norfair proper. It's the real ass version of Norfair. I'm gonna have to kill these guys with the Hunter's Badge anyway, so I may as well just die doing it. I like a collection of moldy donuts that haven't even been bitten yet. Damn. Give me the mold nuts. The first one is probably the easiest to kill if you want to get the thing done, so I suppose... lot of HP on that guy. Question is, how many I gotta kill to satisfy the bloodlust?
Like 6 more. Oh my god.
That one can just fuck right off. I'm not doing that one. That one could just peruse the entire butt catalog because I'm not having it. Oops. Oops. Y'all dang, it's the baby ones. Damn, they say, welcome Norfair. They don't even give hot suit. God, just eat hot chip and lie. And there's a lot of Fuego, man. It's pretty much everywhere. Fuego dimension. Still the same area, so. God, some of these areas just go and go and go and go and go and go. I guess I'll need to kill this one unless I can get above it. Rise above it, so to speak. Is it really not dead? Damn, I thought I killed it. Come on, Hot Tamale, don't do me like this. Come on now. Come on, Hot Tamale. Don't do me like this. Uh-oh. That's a spaghetti-o if I've ever seen it. Well, good. On the amount of runbacks I'm doing already, I'll be able to finish this in no time. These guys write you strong letter words and they invite you to Spice Wednesday. Are you going? Or what? Are you not? You're not partaking. Even though I ask what Spice Wednesday is, you just gonna like let them do it, you know? Could be, I think that could be like a holy day in their religion, you know? Could be. Alright, shortcut. Alright, so we got ourselves a Taco Bell over here. An old diving bell. Its door is shut tight by an ornate clamp. Oh, maybe we'll find the declampinator. Alright, well. Okay. Guess we'll leave. The lights came on and then just everything. Yeah, there you go. You don't need that power anyway. Power dumb, you know. Alright, well, I guess that's worth looking into later, because I can't do shit with that right now. So we've done most of what we need to do here, I think. This area ended up being a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Blasted steps. I think we can actually go do that part that's over there at the top left now, as well as the bit over by Grand Gate. So we can do that too. So I guess the goal here is go up. Haven't been watching streams to avoid spoilers, so I had no idea Nick voiced Garmond. Now I can't unhear it. Nice. Very cool. Very pog. Very cooling. Very pogging. It's all been a lie. I never did it. Zanzibar, indeed. And Zanzibar is where I go. No, I don't think so. I'm still not 100% on exactly what that whole deal is, but the Zanzibars. That one map from Halo 2. But no, I don't think I got anything that they would care about. Because last time we went, I also didn't have anything that was upgraded. Because we still don't even have the upgraded version of Reaper, so... I mean, realistically, the answer is I can... There's a lot that, like, I can piece together based off of what I had to record for it, but... yeah. So, I guess, yeah, I guess let's take the thing up to the blasted steps and we'll go there. I couldn't hear you in his normal barks, but when I made him sing, I instantly went, oh yeah, he does that to relax from shitty gamer moments. I recorded like 3 or 4 different singy bits. That was kind of hard to do though. I've talked a little bit about that and why it was kind of difficult, because they didn't want it to be like too singy. They wanted it to be like more of like a kind of humming whatever kind of deal. The direction on that one was interesting. That was hard to get exactly right, but I think that was what they that was the take they ended up going with. It was like the little kind of like vocalizing. Erica said it sounded like kind of like a vocal warm-up, which it kind of does. Thanks, Zombie. I appreciate it. He actually kind of reminds me a little bit more of like Solaire than Onion, but I think I could see like both. The big Solaire thing is from the huge like missable encounter early on, I guess, and I feel like there's I guess a lot of like Sigmaier's stuff is also missable too. Bugborn of Farloom, you have been chosen. May our citadel's holy gilding harden your soft shell. And eternal is our arbiter, that no bug-bearing sin shall step within our sacred halls. Zanzibar still cracks me up because that was like... I didn't know like how they wanted to pronounce that. Because I was putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable for that one. Originally when I first did the recording like 90 years ago. This orifice you can go into. Oh, thank you, Mango. It has been fun. I appreciate it. The first instance where the dash up the wall feels like not necessary, but like actually really useful. I haven't found a lot of spots that I was like, oh yeah, that's worth doing. Oh look, interesting. Another beast shot for me. I think I heard like a flea, maybe? Or something. Oh yeah, I guess whatever it is like slooping away over there. honestly really cool hearing Garmond and being able to hear your voice. Like, damn, that's bug alright. Yeah, the original Zanzibo was like, it was funny because I didn't know, like, because I was like, is it supposed to be like Zanzibo? Zan, like, because I thought it was like Zan and then Zibo kind of split up, but they wanted it like all together, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know how to get to little creature down there. There they are. They're squiggling away. Zamboni. Zabronskis. Yeah, I don't know how I need to get them. I'm trying to think of any stuff that we have that would let me do that. Not really. Anything I can think of. I watched the trailer so many times and go, I know that's Nick, it's his mouth noise. Well, I remember when the trailer first came out, I remember just saying outright that I think I did it, or I was, whatever, because I had to double check with them to make sure that it was okay that I even said anything about it. Alright, well, I don't think I can get whatever's going on here, so not yet anyway. I don't even know how I got it here. Oh, I guess this was the top part, because we got it over here. the aha. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh, look who it is! Outside of Garmond, my favorite character. Boy then, what's a fancy prancy bug like you creeping into Grendel's cozy little nook for? Everybody had some nice stuff, did you? Oh, all kinds of tasty goodies find their way here, that's for sure. I care little for how you procured your goods, thief. If you have something worth trading, I may part with my rosary. Well, we never say no to a fair swap. Now take a look at what we got. Got the thief marks. Sign yourself a snitch. As a snitch. And scoop up more rosaries for from your bested foes. Just watch it when you're snitching that you don't lose some of your own. And there's the snitch pick. Basic tool of the job. Throw your big needle and scratch shinies straight off your target's shell. And of course, we have a spool fragment in there. We got a psalm cylinder. You like this gleaming spinner I snitched from Big City Dell? There's a way to make it sing to you, or so they say. So they says. And yeah, now he lets us buy his thefts. Which the little extra rosary thing would definitely be worth grabbing. I can also take off the other thing here and go back to blades or whatever. Probably be worth it over the pushback thing, because that hasn't been nearly as beneficial to me as I had hoped. But we'll have to pop some rosaries to get some of his stuff, which is fine. Actually, I don't think, even with that one, that's enough to get the one we want. I'm not gonna wait. Yeah, probably need to wait. It's 350. That's okay. I know where he is. Losing rosaries on hit honestly makes it kind of sound like the ergo stuff from, well, kind of like the ergo stuff from P. Liza P to P and P and P and P. I could go over to that area by the Grand Gate, and I could do that really quick too, which is probably what I'm gonna do. And then what I might do is go grind out some more, get at least enough rosaries to buy the extra rosary thing, and then, yeah, it's true, I still need to get another doo-doo medal. That's a good point. We also need to go get the crust butt and whatever the other thing was. So we still have tons of stuff to do. Still need to do the Silver Bell quest. Got to go check on Sherma in the ward and see if they're dead. Yeah, we need the crust nut and the muck maggot, and then that'll give it. Once we got that, we should be able to get the Pinmaster's oil, and then we can get an upgrade from that too. Oh man, old habits die hard. Yeah, Silver Bell's giving the crap metal probably makes sense because that's a. God, I can't imagine having double jump for the for that one thing we were doing. The whole delivery quest. Oh, I guess this. Oh, this wasn't it. This was a different area because we've been up here. Oh, maybe not. Because it does look like that dead end. Maybe that's a different thing I'm looking at. Or had we not gone up here? Maybe there's like another slot that we went up on or something? No? Might be somewhere where we come down through that way. Because I could see maybe like, maybe somewhere in... No, because that wouldn't line up. That'd be really weird. Hmm. Ugh. I looked it up and it's cute that you're fighting with the protagonist, and also the Zanzibar was cute too. I agree that at times it's hard to tell that it's your voice, but the first little bit before this video went into that boss fight, I was like, that's Nick. Yeah, he shows up a good bit so far. I guess that's good that it doesn't really sound like me in a few parts, because yeah. I guess that's good. I don't know why I'm going this way. I could have done like the fast travel bit or something and gotten to wherever I needed to go probably faster than this. Alright, so I guess if I'm gonna do... I might want to just like do the elevator thing. I don't know if there actually is one that's like super close by. We could have to go into like the underworks maybe. I'm fine with just kind of going up there normally anyway, so... Yeah, because if I could get like extra rosaries all the time, that would be probably good just to finish stuff out. Get some big banks. I guess I'll have to rest at a bench then if I want to do that. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I just don't think we bought it from her just yet. I guess let me go back to what's her name too, because I need to check and see what she had the first shrine. So I suppose I need to do that. Suppose I need to do. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad people really like it. Yeah, because they kind of... originally, he was kind of like my first kind of take at it. I remember it was a little too like overemphasized because I think they wanted me to do kind of my normal voice, but like a little bit different. You know, so it wasn't just that. But they didn't want him like super over the top either, because some characters are like a little over the top, but for the most part, if you pay attention to it, like a lot of them are pretty normal sounding. Like they don't get too ridiculous. Okay, I think that, yeah, okay, that's the same dialogue from earlier. So they've got stuff I need. We need to get more rosaries for sure. And then I guess go back to Grendel, get the thing to get more beads, so that way we can kind of be passively getting those. So we need to be careful not to get all of them smacked out of us constantly. I still think those dudes just look like Garmond's mustache thing, but just if it was just like a person. By a person, I mean its own enemy. Wow. Y'all ever just make mistakes? Constantly. Oh shoot, we can go up to that one area now too. You know what? Instead of going back into cleanup land, how about we just go to a new area? Because I feel like we'll get stuff. We don't need to go like farm whatever. We can easily just do. Just go do stuff. Just go into one of the zones we couldn't get to before or something. And maybe warp back over to where Grendel is and get that thing if we can get the jams for it. Good night, Frost. Take it easy. God, I actually got away from that. Jeez. Oh, hey, we actually finished the thing for them. Good. These silk spools are ridiculous. What? They're just like, hey, you wanna... Do you want this useless thing? Oh, too late. It's already gone. Memoriam. No map for here, so we're gonna have to find one. That's gonna cost money. It's got the a lot of the same boys from early on. Matter of fact, it looks like it's got a little bit of every level or something. That's what it's looking like so far. Almost like a zoo. Oh, never mind, he's new. And he going. That like barely does any damage to him too. I'll pay you an exposure? Yeah, I'd be happy to do it. I don't even need the exposure bugs. Shit. I didn't mean to hit that twice. Oh, I biffed it. I was supposed to go to the top left. I'm gonna have to jump off like one of the walls or something. A little too hard to hit otherwise. What? Oh, I had to restart it. That was the thing doing the thing. I was like, fuck. I'm a level with you. I'm gonna have to hear that again. do it again.
What am I gonna do?
You just pause the stream to focus on this exact puzzle and unpause, and here you are. I had done it right accidentally. Y'all, I totally forgot what the hell was even happening. I'll probably have to jot it down. My memory with stuff like this is terrible sometimes. Or the top right or something like that. Or bottom left. Balls. I mean to do that. It is bottom left, then top right, then bottom right, then left. Which now I've forgotten the original ones. Great. Like tightening a tire. Oh my god. You know what? I kind of get what you mean. Kind of get what you mean. Oh, why they're from that's a good question, actually. Oh boy, another cog hard piece. And the funny part about that is I don't even know what it goes to yet. Damn, the Spit Boys are active again. Classic. Classic Spit Boys. Legit forgot that. Like none health. Was just ran into that thing like, here I come. Into the little skimmer man. Yeah, this area is like a, seems like a damn zoo of like everywhere else. Got pieces of each zone. Oh. Got it. Yeah, well, yeah, because you gotta do like the full, you gotta get like the full murder. I don't think it's like a proper, it's not like a proper quest, but yeah, you gotta do a full set of murder now. Get all like the badges for him. Oops. I was about to ask if it was nothing but these guys. I was like, oh boy, it's nothing but these assholes. Great, the Spitty Boys. The cone heads. Just skip it. Wow. Okay, just kill your friends. That's fine. Reasonable. I like how he just crashes into the wall. He's like, well, that's it for me. I bumped this wall, and that's my job. Wow, that didn't kill him. Holy shit. Thought it would. Thought it would. But it didn't. How do you get like a scoot up from like here or something? I don't know, I guess you do have to go all the way around. Well, food. Not a good area to get rosaries either, because, you know, no pilgrims here. I guess we completed the journal thing on them. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot to unequip the lava charm thing too. Dude, what the fuck, man? God, they have so much health. I gotta not do that. I gotta stop with the Unga Bunga for them. That has lost a decent amount of stuff. And that was why I didn't want to use that consumable item, because I knew that would be a problem. There it is. I guess I could do the exploding and take damage thing too, but... I do like that. And I do take some damage. Oh good, now this is gonna be a pain in the fucking ass because I've got the flare thing. Ugh. Should have done that. It's just gonna kill stuff before I get a chance to do anything. The meth injector? I don't know if the meth injector would be good for brute force and ignorance. I've been trying to figure out the whole time if this game has like a considerable amount more like vignetting than the original Hollow Knight does. And I think it do. It's a lot harder to see certain things. How the fuck was that not enough to kill it? Oh my god. But if there are a few of the hits and then a full that and then tippity dippity, that would be good enough, but I guess not. I think I should probably, I'd like to go get the corn nut, whatever the fuck it's called, crust nut, and all that other stuff so I can get the next pin upgrade or whatever. I was not expecting the wall as an enemy type. The wall. The wall. The wall. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, that, oh my god, that is making this so fucking frustrating. I need to take that shit off. If I'm gonna be doing this run back like 50 times, which it looks like I am. DeWall. Cool. Thought I was at a deranged, but I guess I wasn't. Having a hard time tonight. Just struggling. Alright, let me get rid of Spinny to Winnie since it ain't doing me any good. Hubris. Was that Hubris? Alright, let's see. Also, who's Hugh? Got a little RimWorld break. Go get my go get my shit pushed in by a little 500. A little 700 threat. I'm sure somebody's Somebody's modded in 700, right? I cannot coom unless Randy sends gigantic raid to kill in 5 seconds. If you're not dead before the run even starts, like, are you even playing RimWorld? No. No, you're not. Hitting under 5 seconds, do your money back. Oh my god, idiot. Big dumb idiot. Containment fails, memory lost, excise outer, maintain inner, Shellwood status sustained. Remember, Maryland status critical. Remember, Viridian environment exceeded, destined to forget. Well, the amount of asshole that's been going on here. They're over just shoving silk inside people and stuff. They're like, here you go. Y'all motherfuckers ever played Reborn? Please don't touch. Oh, it's a big chunk inversion. Damn it, would you believe that it multi-hit? I wouldn't. Randy just hit me with a raider, but he chilling for a minute, so I ran out there to take care of it, and on my way, LOL, 8 Angry Sparrows. How'd it feel as you got out there to get Manhunter pack right there, and you're just like, well, kiss my ass, Randy. I think the more abilities I've gotten, the worse I've gotten at this. I think I've gotten progressively worse. The more I've grown, the less I succeed. I don't know why I walked away from that. Like, that was gonna be like the solution. Like, that thing was not gonna follow me and just instantly shoot its Fatui at me. Like, that wasn't just gonna be the way it worked. Good. We like that. Good. Everything that happened in there, good. How much for this trash? Damn, 80 bucks. It's probably worth it though, because that would let us get over here pretty easy, which would be nice. So I guess I'll just do it. Mosquito trap zone. Oh my god. That's pretty cool though that they show you like what's happening with that before you actually get in here. Cool, that's really nice. I did a really good job. Yum. Have I lost my fucking mind? Like, what am I doing? Let me just do this grabby thing instead of trying to be cute. Oh wow, this is like extra fucked up. Damn. Damn. Hey, dead people want to say any words? No? What's up, kids? It's getting even more and more fucked up. Hey, at least we got Materium. That's good. Which is... somewhere. Oh, there it is. Tubes and receptacles built for the storing, recording, and research of various materials. The Materium can be assembled in a home. Interesting. Yeah, we Final Fantasy 7 now. All right, dude. Where's Sephraf? And he like, bomb, seem believe, queen badeem, weem bee. I'm like, yeah. Love Seth Raph. What a fun place this is so far, man. You got dead, you got dead, you got creepy, you got dead. Oh, okay, so it puts you back over here, so it loops back around to the thing that we don't have the map for. We got that, but I guess there's still bound to be more here. I just don't know what we haven't gone to yet. That's the way we came. Oh, here we go. Looking pretty dark in here, man. Oh, that looks like a bug that's like all tough. You see him? He's like, yeah, I got big muscles. It's pretty quiet in here. Well, that's interesting. Is that just for like bouncies or like what? I guess, I mean, they moved. I thought maybe it was like destructible, but I guess maybe not. Have we gone down here yet? I don't think we had. I guess we'll just snoodle back to where we were, I guess. The Rolly Boys? Hell yeah. Rolly Boys, they be moving. Just moving around. Rolling up. I don't think this is where we're going. I don't have a map, so I can't tell. Oh, this was it. Yeah. This is where we dropped our garbage, which is gone. What? Did we already get back our... No, it's apparently like further. What? This is where we died though. Oh, interesting. They put it down here. Okay. All right. Man, what in the buttfuckopotamus Celeste nonsense is this? Too close. Alright, there we go. Oh, neat. A worthy reward. We're doing what exactly? I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna start offering my services as a VA/bug tester. While providing vocal services, I shall also break your game in weird ways for you. Complimentary. Get him on the tee. Okay, there's a shortcut, I think. Yeah, it's back in the beginning. All right. I didn't see like a little map thing or anything like that, though. This is Donkey Kong Country 2 Thorn Maze. Howdy, Donkey Kong Country 2 Thorn Maze. Yep, still no map. Yeah, so what is remembered is never lost. Truth, truth, truth. Big truth. And we got the, I mean, we got stuff from this. We got the little memoriam thing, which, that's cool. We got the, or whatever it was called. You know what I'm talking about, the materium. I don't know if we went down here to the small boys, though. We did not. Here's the map room. Don't know how beneficial this is now, but we'll still get it all the same. Fuck. That's pretty funny. Open it up, it's like... Well, damn. The interesting thing is we've already seen these guys, so that does mean that, like, I guess they existed. So they made their way out into the grand wild world. Some of these other, like, oversized ones we haven't seen, but that one in particular we did. Wonder why. You know, Kildred, for some reason, as you said that, I thought, I don't know why, I thought you were going to compare it to, like, Jurassic Park or something. I don't know why I thought you were going in that direction. But wait, did Farloom Jurassic Park? You're just sitting there and you're like, what we gonna do for Silksong? I know. Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess we got mostly everything here. I'd imagine there's probably like still one or two thingies, but we did it. That's fun. And we got the thing that can be assembled in the home. So effectively what we got was IKEA. So I don't exactly know what IKEA is gonna do, but it's there. There's also this area too, which this is where they all want the bullshit, but because we heard this already. But I don't have no song. Because this is the Cogwork core area that we hadn't been to yet. We need to do this too. Damn, look at this. Put that bench together. Put a light on it too. What a good place this is. They've got electricity. They've got dead boys. They've got step. Wow. That might be the most convenient map that we have received in the entire game. That one was like, here you go. It's like, but I just got here. It's like, here you go. Enjoy. Damn, that was like being a boomer and buying a house. They're like, but all I have is this McChicken and $3. And they're like, oh, only a McChicken, $3. Oh, gee. Well, I guess it's just a 3-bedroom, 2-bath for you. Peasant. They're like, but my friend over there, he got a 10-bedroom, 5-bath. They're like, well, he had $12 in his pocket and you didn't. idiot. Good music here. Yeah, Christopher Larkin did a good job with the music in this. Really proud of him. Come on. Oh, I thought something was gonna pop there. Damn you, needle bug. Sweet leading. Try to farm out a heal from them if I can, but I may not be able to. Got it. Yeah, pretty good on that gauntlet, man. That was nice. Yeah, pretty good. Oh yeah. Mask piece. I'm gonna take this back to the other guy, but like, can I get another mask? I should have changed my lookup. Maybe he's the maybe he's the secret like cosmetics vendor. Oh, shit, I thought I hit that in time. Damn. Okay, so we know where that goes. Just to prevent having to run all the way back over there, and for the sake of preserving whatever we had, I'm just gonna use this little dum-dum. So I don't have to go do that. There's someone at your door, and by your door, I mean DM. Good. God. Fucking Sherma over there tanking. I'll have to watch that here in a minute. I think Sherma, I remember when I first saw Sherma, like, when we were talking about it, I was like, I think they're probably gonna be one of the big favorites. They're just silly. They keep hitting it every 5 seconds.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's like, oh my god. Stop it. Did we already go through here? Yeah, we did. I just didn't take that top path. I guess there's a top path over there. Well, shit, I probably could have just gone and whatever, but... This might be one of my favorite zones so far. This is actually really, really interesting. Very visually different. Ice Mountain was very, like, gameplay different. This feels like just kind of visually weird and out there. Yeah, let's break this dude out. I'm sure this will go well. An inert automaton with an empty chest. Hey, you can have... I got like a Ms. Dingulon or some shit I could give to you. I should probably mark him. Unless it's already like... semi-marked on the map or something. Let me just circle it. Just in case, because I feel like once we get the... Yeah, I mean, we filled out all the... We did all the map they seemingly found everything. We found the Materia Mamami, whatever the hell it was. And we found and we got the other thing too, whatever the fuck the first thing we got was. The cogwork dealio. Oh, neat, they still spawn here, that's cool. Did you do the attic? Maybe, I don't know. We'll probably end up going back to it. Maybe. Yeah, because this is where we open up the shortcut here. Alright, cool. I'm gonna warp back to that. Warp back to that bench. Around 11:30. Y'all remind me. Oh, Ungonis, thank you for gifting out a sub like 30 minutes ago. I totally missed that. Thank you for doing. I appreciate it. Could have finally find Garmond fighting some enemies, but I was low health and dying. Come back, he's not there anymore. Yeah, it's actually one of the first, like, if you miss the whole Morwing whatever thing, and then if you also don't see him up in the tower in Greymoor, I guess that would be, like, one of the first times you really see him, right? In the, because I'm assuming you're in, like, the coral, whatever it is, PP Yellow Land. The good thing is, though, he does show back up, and I will say the dialogue when he shows back up is the same each time. So you didn't really miss much because he'll basically say the same thing and he shows back up again. So you didn't really miss anything. If there's any consolation. I don't remember exactly how many times it was, but I know he does. Got it just in time. Oh, this is fun. That's some good time. But yeah, as far as Memoriam, the attic, I don't know. Looks like it. I mean, we cleared the entire map for it. We even found like a secret hole, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I'm guessing we did. Look, just because dead doesn't mean I'm not having fun, at least. I can thankfully deal with dead in game. I can even deal with dead in real life. Just look at my face. Maybe, yeah, maybe not. I don't know, it seemed... I don't know what else there was to do. Oh god. Damn, he's chopping. Yeah, I think this is actually one of Christopher Larkin's like best pieces so far. This is really interesting. Very different compared to a lot of the rest of the OST, which is my whole thing with Silksong so far, as far as his work goes, is that it's basically like that is the biggest. So like Hollow Knight, the original, has a lot of string pieces, a lot of ambient stuff. It's got some really good. It's just got some really good tracks on it. It's not super diverse. There's a couple bits in there that are pretty diverse, I think, but like it's not, you know, crazy. This has been like really, really varied, and I feel like all the lot more usage of like just kind of strange like effects and stuff like that throughout this, which is really good because it makes everything feel a little bit more unique and kind of stand out. Yeah, I think he did a wonderful job with this. What if he like finished the soundtrack like 8 times because he's like, all right guys, it's done. And they're like, we added a new zone. They're like, he's like, dude, what do you mean you added a new zone? The fuck you mean new zone? They're like, new zone just dropped. They're like, oh. Oh, cool. Okay, so this vomits you down here, and then that lets you squinch on up if you hold it. That's cool. Like, can y'all stop adding shit? Please. I like some of those doors, but I just don't... It doesn't strike me as, like, Hornet being... Since Hornet is a sentient stick figure, I don't see how they have the weight to pull that down. But that's okay. In Bug Magic World land, I think we can suspend... I think we can say that it's alright. Man, I saw a post on the RimWorld subreddit that was so funny about somebody talking about how, like, they were like, how come when the floodwaters come in, how come rice, you know, gets, like, destroyed or whatever? And somebody, like, pulled out of their ass, like, some big-ass, like, lore entry about the rice and how, like, the rice was formulated to fit, like, all nutritional needs and all this shit, but one of the weaknesses was that it was destroyed by, like, heavy floodwaters. And another person was just like, I love how this is it. This is where you draw the line. In a game that you can, like, suck out people's genes, their vampires, and, like, anomaly nightmares, and all this bullshit. The fucking fancy AI that, like, rewrote the universe. It's like, you drew the line at my rice died in the flood. What? It's like, that was where you said, that's it. I've had enough of this game and its shenanigans. I've had enough of this bullshit, and I'm fucking tired of it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Fucking rice dying. Sucking out genes is totally reasonable. It's there being a cooldown on doing it again. That's nonsense. Give me them jeans. Yum yum. Did we not do that last time? No, because we took the uppies. Yeah, because this just takes you back around, I guess. I mean, there was other areas that we probably should have gone to first, but it's cool. No, come down here. I can use you as bouncies. Yeah, I think this has like this is one of the best bits of soundtrack we've gotten for this. Really impressive piece from them. It's got like the main reason I say that is like it's got like a lot of subtlety in it too. Like I think the way they're using like the ticking clocks in the background is really good, because that's one of those things that can get really fatiguing if you're doing that in like a, because like just some effects work like that sometimes. Like you want it for like thematic reasons, but it's just hard to, you know, make sure it's subtle enough that and fits in well enough so that it doesn't feel like it's just kind of like berating you almost. Where you're like, all right, I've had enough. I don't know why I was trying to use that thing. I didn't even need it. Every time I cook a charge attack, I feel like it just blows up in my face. His charge attacks made of dynamite. Not in a good way. Go. Okay. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. I thought I had that. Ugh, I just didn't downsize where I needed to there. What if you want to get heaven? And God said, yeah, I said, downsize. And he said, no. Important RimWorld realism question. How do raiders know you have a more $1 billion of loot worth raiding? You know, the funny part about that is I think people have actually asked that exact same question. And I think the explanation is that, like... Shut up. Seriously, I don't know. I think they, like, I have seen that discussed before. I think it's something along the lines of, like, word spreads fast based off of, like, the other raiders and stuff that, like, go to attack you or whatever. Like, you know, I mean, it's pretty high tech in general. I think the Neanderthals are just pissed. So, like, I don't know what their reasoning is. But the other raiders, I wouldn't be surprised if they got, you know, tipped off at the place that had, you know, stockpiles of, you know, X, Y, or Z. Damn slick dick Rick.
No!
I got this. I got this. Yeah, I would assume it's because, like, survival's, like, tough. So, like, you know, if you get like a hint that, you know, there's some place that has a lot of sauce, you're gonna probably go. We've been flying like 8 hours and I'm just dead. That's okay. You can sleep on the plane. Starting. I know that, like, you're supposed to probably, like, go around here, but I'm trying to finna cheat. You know what I'm saying? I'm also just curious if you can even do that. I don't think they'll have the gumption to do that. Might be just high enough to not pull it off. Unless you get, like, damage buffer up there, I guess. But I don't think there's anything to actually get hit by, so I don't know if that would really work. That's the tough part about doing trip, is sometimes you get worn out even just getting ready for it. Alright, we can do it the normal way. Don't have get cute. Oh, me die. Ooh. Tildred is like the biggest fan of Beast Crest. They're waiting, biding their time. They're like, hell yeah, it's coming. Age of Beast Crest is upon us. Tildred's gonna see a speed strat that uses Beast Crest, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, finally. Which is okay. I like the idea of Beast Crest. I wish it was less what it is. Oh, Beast Crest, if you could just be more of what you want.
No!
Looking at the map and then... Shit, I didn't mean to do that. No, I know, I heard the words. They got some sweet gramophones though. They're telling us those through, which is pretty interesting. That's a good way to spread that info. Good. Oh, neat. I don't think I actually went over here. Oh, no, I did. This takes you. Okay. Oh, they're like honkaphones or some shit. I don't know, man. I didn't read the manga. But if they're not Grammy phones, then how are they talking to us? Flowers can't talk. Y'all crazy, just coming up with crazy stuff. Y'all coming up with some crazy shit. How they talk if no gramophone? Uh-oh. What in the world? What am I doing? Oh shit, we could use the... We could use a dead sack to get up there. Oh, that would actually probably work if we died up there somehow. I guess you just have to die next to the thing.
I did it again! I did it again!
Brass flower looking like a grandma thing. Now, like, yeah, what part of the grandma are we talking about? Yeah, they're gramophones. Because that's what they're talking to us through. They use like little vinyl records underneath, and they're... The whole thing is just really one elaborate vinyl record player, so... For sure. $100. Yeah, but what grandma gotta do? Who she gotta be phone buzzing? With words. Be like, grandmama, who art thou phone buzzing? Telling me, grandmama. Steam bitch a bitch. No, don't put me back up here. You're just gonna tempt me to do the wrong thing again. Let us go the correct path and die. I got a lot of health, man.
Why would I do such a thing?
I hit the wrong button. I thought I was trying to scoot up the thing, and then I didn't hit dash. I hit grab. I'm not driving to the bus. The bus has no driver. It goes where it wants to go. Dude, I'm getting like really tired for some reason. I don't know why. Some of that Medikine that I pick up tomorrow helps with the general fatigue shit. We shouteth, seeth.
We are all die!
Nah, that's cool. It's driven by AI. God, I remember that was one of my favorite moments from Old Red vs. Blue. AI. What's the A stand for? Artificial. What's the I's? Intelligence. That pause in the... What's the I stand for? It's so good. It's like you can just like hear it cooking. You're like, Yeah, those first few episodes are still pretty damn good. Hey, Ajax, how you doing? Still 11:30 yet? Oh, switch key time. Switch key time. I don't know how late I'll go tonight. I'm pretty a little turbo dead for whatever reason. Let me get back to the giveaways. This time, type in the words. Type in I guess you just type in switch. Just switch is good. Get your switches in if you want a switch key, and it's time to try to win one. And if you can't get it, then it's time to do, and then you get it. Damn, I'm losing beard. Dude, I opened up like, cause I just went back on this page and opened up like the front page of Twitch, and I'm just like, you ever just like hit that full like dead stare on something where you're like, what the fuck's going on? Which my brain just dead. Work meeting at 3:30. Oh my god. Type in switch. This is the smallest giveaway yet, so you have a huge chance to win this one if you want it. Remember, this is only US and Canada, so just keep those in mind. Oh, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to redeem it like right away. That's not a big deal. I was just doing that to try to get people to just making sure that folks like it worked for them. Oh, all right. Type in your switch. We're going out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or not, I guess. Exiled. Congratulations. There you go. I don't know what the hell that was. Checkout affecting code deploy with a reasonably high fail chance. It needs to be off hours. I always forget Jigakura's got like a real ass job. The world of the build depends on them. All right, Exiled, shoot me a message over on Discord, and I'm gonna send you this thing. I don't know why, like the big wave just hit me. That's exactly why I went and talked to my doctor today, because I was like, I feel like this is not normal. I'm gonna try like a run of some steroids and an antibiotic and some stuff because of all my asthma shit too, so. And I'll see him here in a few weeks and see how it goes. See how it be. All lies. Exiled, what's your favorite what's your favorite hot dog in Discord? What's your favorite hot dog, if that even makes any sense? Literally any words work. I should go to bed, but I don't want to. Stuffed animal shoes, new, never worn. Yum. Where do you think all the $2 come from? Every time a kid buys shoes for stuffed animal, Jigakuro can afford another link. Damn. Pigs and blanket. Damn, that was like a lot more. That was a lot more real than I thought it was gonna be. I wonder why all these things had to be hot dog themed either. I guess that was just kind of how it started. All right, we got 2 Switch keys and one Steam key left, as a matter of fact. So big sad. I cried here, Everton. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy the thing. Thank you all for watching too, by the way. I know we're deep ass in this game, so I appreciate people hanging out. I mean, a bunch of new followers and stuff over, like, we've had like 100 and something new followers, I think, over the course of this, which is great. I don't know if we've really seen too many of them again, but you know, it's always fun for the time. Twitch be a weird spot these days. How'd they have to go to work? Damn. All this early morning work. second, I figured I'd go for the Killy Willy on these guys. They're just chunked up. Definitely an area that if there is a weapon upgrade to be had, I wish I had done had it. Yeah, there's a couple spots that are like way easier if you use like the little scoot thingy, but I'm also just so used to doing like little short hops to climb up walls. Once again, I will bring back up the aforementioned Mega Man Xticles. Wow, that was really good. Over 100 hours a week for the last 3 weeks. That's a lot, dude. I'm proud of you though. That's some serious working. You the man out there doing. Everybody that out there working, man. Y'all going. I'm proud of you. I thought I still had a. That was interesting. I guess I did have a jump charge. That was. And that time I had the jump charge, but I didn't think I had it. Oh, double jump. You've thrown me for such a loop. Yeah, I see what you mean as far as like pogo thing. That is nice. Why brain? Just like I was fine, and then I just.
Grandpa's getting old.
Oh yeah, you can't make that dummy. What am I doing? Whoopsie poopsie. God, those guys are crazy. Very, very tanky. Oh my god, I thought I could grab that in time. Oops. Yeah, he is like a little kettle, isn't he? It's pretty funny. Dude, I have got to stop just double jumping. I always think it's just the deploy thing, because I've spent like 30 hours just doing the fucking little float. My brain just like completely forgets about the double jump being in there. It's so strange. Sometimes I have to just use the grapple just to like stabilize myself so I know like wherever I'm at, because otherwise I'm like, I don't know what I have available here. Oh wow, that is good, Rogue. That's pretty awesome. I like these guys a lot. They're really funny. Oh hey, it's like a light thing. I guess you can like illuminate these notes here. Oh my god. Oh wait, I guess this would match the thing. Or maybe not. Or maybe you just like try to line it up. Pretty cool though that you can move the light to see it better. I guess, unless you have to like illuminate all of them. Unless that's one of the, I guess that's like, I don't know, they would give you like one of the songs. The triple dipple. Oh yeah, there are 4 of them. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Maybe we have to... I mean, we don't know what the order these are supposed to be in or anything like that so far, so like I'd have to figure that out, I guess. Because there is more to this zone, so like we could go back down. Just hate to have to make the climb again, but I suppose it's not the end of the world. I don't think we'd have the solution for this yet. And like brute force and 7-hour content can't fit. That's true, yeah. Just go in there and just start hitting it. I mean, I was gonna jokingly say how many combinations could there be? Which we could literally determine that by just, you know, counting them and doing that whole deal. But yeah, I don't think I have the gumption for that just yet. So I'm gonna go check out the bottom area down here and see what else this has. Yeah, of course, Exiled. Thank you for hanging out and watching. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Dude, that one was so long. I was like, oh shit. I didn't know if it was actually moving or not. Oh, that time I just jumped right into it like a smart person. I meant to pop that twice and I double jumped it and it felt weird. And the poopy. And the poopy hurt. Ouch. Silly me. I remember originally I was like, let me go grind out some beads so we could get some of these like things done. And then I'm like, what if I went to 2 new zones? Which is also what I said I was gonna do, so just making good on those promises. Okay, here we are. This is the... Uh-oh, that's a large bug. That's a good time. I should have just left. There's probably like a thing down there. And then come back to fight ball bug. Well, instead of saying like rosary beads, we could say like just circle yummies or sphere yummies or something like that. We could just put it that way. Like, oh no, I'm out of my hot sexy yummy. Brother, we're looking low on those yums. We're going down here with a, you know, reasonable, good amount of health. I actually wouldn't mind if you, this probably sounds crazy, if you could like unequip certain upgrades, that'd be cool. Or you could just like take off double jump for a little bit, which I would probably, I can't believe I'm saying those words, but I'd probably do that for at least some. Yeah, those boys be digging. Ball bug appears to be nowhere to be found. So I missed ball bug. Hopefully they come back. Oh, ball bag, ball bug, ball bug, ball bag, ball man, come home. Ball man, come home. Ball bag. Yep, just like Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal. Ball bag bug. Why do you think those boys steaming? Are they coming out? They made it the steam. Check the bestiary. I can definitely check the bestiary here in a second. Boy with the $10 this ball bug has a Arriva Dirty. Damn, they did do Arrivederci. Now what am I gonna do? Maybe ball bug bag come back if you wait long enough. Maybe not. Maybe do though. Maybe find out. I just like the sound those guys make. It's just real silly. This is where the secrets are held. This is where I die. Oh, cool! It's another silky pippy. Cool. Damn, we're almost to the point where we can get 2 heals. That's crazy. Bonkies. Okay, so other than the question mark on the puzzle up there, cleared a lot of this. We could go back to whatever it was, Memorum Land. I don't know why the Materium can be assembled in a home. Just like, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Like, it can be assembled in a home, but like, that's a good knowledge that you gave me. Thank you. Your IKEA furniture can be assembled at home. That was like, I'm trying to remember what that was. That was like, that had to do with like, somebody referred to something as like boyfriend dick, and I guess it was like a negative because, dude, I don't fucking know. I don't remember like the context of it exactly, but yeah, I guess that's true. You don't tend to build. I'm telling you, dude, it's a sentient Garmond mustache. Look at him. That's his life. That's the whole of it. Oh my god. Alright. What else? Yeah, I was looking for ball bug. Did we see him up here? That assumed he'd be with like the clockwork homies, but well, sometimes you gotta be penis bug scissors, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, probably. There's probably one out there. Probably just some hair that was just thrown out there and just grew into another creature. Yeah, I didn't see him. Or at least anything that looked like him. Maybe they'll show back up. Because we didn't get an entry for him, because I guess we didn't actually, like, kill them, so I guess that's probably why. Alright, let me quit out and then go back to do the thing. I probably have save warped too much. I actually wonder if I've missed some stuff because of that. Dang, we got 40 hours in, dude. This is a whole work week. Alright, let's see. This thing over here too, which I guess we marked, but I don't even remember why I marked it. I suppose we'll just go back out of the coral chambers now, so what else I could do here? Or like, I mean, we can go back to Memorandum or whatever it's called and see if there was something else there. Memorungus. Because like, I don't know what else would be here. The only place I can see like there being a fight would be like that bulbous room up top, maybe. Nick is just a creature from the thing, and each shave or save is just a veiled excuse to reproduce. That's probably it. I think that's probably the truth of the whole situation. We also didn't like kill that guy either, because it didn't seem like our attacks did like anything. So I guess I would need to like. It seemed like the only thing that worked on him was like using the silky strikes, silky stabs. Maybe you have to kill all the large grungos to get like something to happen here or whatever. You said too much. Sleep with lights on. Bearder Bits is coming. Bearder Bits. I don't know if we really checked that area that was all the way at the top with the... That might be a thing. Yeah, I don't think we went all the way up here. Was that like a giga flea? Sure is. Maybe it turns into like 8 other fleas. Damn, he go at an angle. Flea Chungus. Dude, that's very, very far away for Flea Chungus. Holy shit. I need to rest at that bench because otherwise that is too far of a run for Flea Chungus. I must return. Rest at bench. I think there was also like a faster way to get up there anyway. Why not use bank teller tubes? That's for idiots. And people that remember core mechanic. We probably should. I guess that was technically the fast way of getting up there that we got. No, does it just go straight up? That's actually really funny. I don't remember that. I had forgotten about straight up. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Wait, where did we get a... What are you talking about? We got one for straight up. You have to... Oh, you have to go like the left side or something? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I actually unlocked it. What a shock. What a shock for me. I am not a Hollow Knight expert. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is like the way we came. That's stupid. We need to do that. Like that's the way you come from to get down here in the first place. Bug butt. Bug butt. Yeah, I guess I just need to run all the way around again. Look for some way to open up whatever. That happened in a way that I didn't think it would. No, he's gonna kill me. No, he shall kill thee, McWillie. At least now I didn't do everything here, so that's good, I guess. But wait, there's more. Oh, I think as I came down this way, and I was like, oh, hang on, let me go do, like, whatever first, and then I did whatever, and here we are. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Stop it. Hey, at least we're right here now. Jeff the Killy, host of Gamer Chat. Oh, that's that guy that looks like, Peter Capaldi's, like, weird-ass brother. Weird ass younger brother specifically. Yeah, I might wrap up here in a minute. God, I don't know why a big wave of tired just right in my butt. What a jerk. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna dodge him because he just loves to go at like a weird angle. There he goes. So we just had to beat him slightly, I guess. That's cool. Alright, well, good. Good deal. What's this enemy do over here? But like, oh, you just beat him just a little bit. Just a small amount of beat. Beat it. Beat it. I'm assuming maybe that has like the answer to our weird like 4-part puzzle tower thing, because that also has like 4 chunkies in it, I think, which is good. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like just run right into it. If there's anything I can do, it is sprint directly into bad. And I shall wear it as a badge of honor. Weird. How do I harness this power? What the fuck, dude? Did I just grab onto like a piddly skid over there and it just like, yeah, I guess so. It's cool. Okay, since we did Clockwork Land, I guess, as much as I think I can for the time being. I'm sure that's solvable, but I'll need to figure that out. Because we can also do something up there as well. And I need to maybe take... I wonder if you can take that to what's-his-name that you have to pay to get into his house. No, probably not. I'll figure that out, I guess. I guess let me take the tube down to like Songclave or something. I don't think we've done any of the other quests yet, have we? Wow, I accomplished like nothing tonight. I did. I touched the electric wiener. All right. Yeah, because we still need to finish that too. So I gotta get the crusty nuts. I gotta get the muck maggot, all that crap. Gotta go see if Sherma's dead. Just walk in and be like, you dead? Like, ding, 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 dead. I'm like, alright. Good deal. Who's going to Bankland? It's me. I thought there was a new thing other than that. I was like, oh my god. Now what? So... Alright, yeah, cool. Yeah, I guess we'll stop right here, because I mean, we haven't been going for 4 hours. A little more than I thought. I thought I'd only been going for like 2. I was like, damn, dude. You did. I want you to find Sherma standing over the body of a weaver. What if Sherma just killed all of them? Because I'd believe it. I'd believe all of it. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Sorry I lost all my energy, apparently. But I'm definitely gonna rest a little bit. I'm sorry, Jigakuro. I apologize. I tried. I'm turbo dead. And I'm only gonna get more dead a million times in this if I'm not paying any attention, so... yeah, but we'll wrap up there. And, hopefully everybody had a good night, and I'll be back tomorrow for more of this, I guess. Do more stuff. Keep working towards, I am gonna try to 100% this, much like we did with Hollow Nut. You know, because why not? But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to go check out the VODs if you want to catch up on all this, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. See you next time.